Loki and Jabroni Show proudly brings to you its WWE Tag Team Champions of the World, the Road Dogg Loki, the Badass Jabroni, the New Age Outlaws. We back and we are in the fucking house, baby.
And well,
no, really,
I'm watching we are in the house.
I'm
watching the new intro, and one thing you have to mention. Thank you for the great intro. Thank you for being back. Thank you for being off hiatus. But the man in the box. He lifts barbell plates, he eats Team Bowden steaks. He is sweeter than a German chocolate cake. He is the reflection of perfection, the number one selection. He is the women's pet and the men's regret, where what you see is what you get and what you don't see is better yet. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the man in the box.
Mr. Eddie Focus.
Go ahead, say it.
Mr. Eddie Focus.
And I'm going to reach in. I brought this today, guys, so you can see it. Making its triumphant return is the bucket of gimmicks. And allow me to reach in and get my gimmick. I had to cover the label because we don't want copyright infringement Jones going on here. But, wow, it is great to be back. Three of us doing what we do best. And that is just riff off of each other and have a good time. We got a lot of fucked up stuff to talk about tonight. And I'm looking at Eddie flex his gimmicks.
Yeah.
And there's the bucket of gimmicks. It's like we're on this 12-second delay, but I'm okay with that. First of all, how you doing tonight, man? What's on your mind?
Fantastico.
All right. Listen to this. Ready? Hashtag new studio. It's Miller time.
What is on my mind? Well, the NFL has officially started. And
I heard that. I'm not quite sure I understand it, but
I'm actually, our game aside,
yes.
For those of you who didn't watch, the Falcons just didn't show up.
Semi-competitive.
Just
in
didn't
spots.
show up. They show up in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, pretty much. Which is odd because usually they're the three quarters.
They're taking my advice finally.
Yes,
but they're not working it up until that point.
Right, you got to get the whole package. You got to get the whole thing.
But regardless of that,
not every team can win the Super Bowl in the last quarter.
No,
no,
and
just one.
And it's funny bringing that up, Steelers fans. You guys just didn't even show up, but we were kind of talking, and this is my point coming around about. Mm-hmm. It's kind of, what is it? It's now almost 2 decades that Patriots fans, really, you guys don't even have to watch any of the season. 0 of the season. And you're pretty much guaranteed.
Which is how I watch
a
football.
playoff. No, exactly.
Pretty much.
I know.
And I think that's where his point's going real quick.
So for us, it's exciting because every year it's a new chance. We actually have a chance of maybe getting to the playoffs and into a Super Bowl run. You know what I'm saying? But,
I love to see new challengers lose. I've got it down, and I've got it down.
Don't be elitist,
now,
Jones.
NFL teams, you need to listen to me because I know what's going on here. See,
okay.
With Antonio Brown, aka the snowflake of the year, we're already gonna give him that because
don't get me started.
That's all he did was go to social media to get his way. Well, that's beyond that. Mm-hmm. The Patriots got everything going for them. They do. They have the Warriors. They are the Warriors of the NFL essentially right now. They have built their team. They have everybody but LeBron James. And right now, if LeBron James signed to play football, guess what? He'd be on the Patriots right now.
Of course.
I guarantee
LeBron James, Aaron Judge, Usain Bolt.
Just LeBron James.
You think LeBron would be that good? That
no. But because he's LeBron James, the Patriots would sign him.
Yeah,
and that's my point. Any big name is going to come to the Patriots. It's going to happen. So here is the bottom line. NFL presidents, coaches, whatever you are, and you're watching this show because you want inside information, sweep the leg. Got me? You feel me here? Tom Brady, sweep the leg. One chunk, he's out, man. That's all he needs. He's one good hit, and he's quit. You feel me?
We talked about this on Sunday. We really did.
We feel no. I'm telling you, one good hit, and he's quit.
Yet.
He's quit. I'm telling you, he's not. He's gonna be like, fuck this shit. I ain't doing this shit no more. And who's your backup? Who's your backup?
Go ahead, Ed.
You don't know your backup. You know why? Because
Bob
everybody
Backlund
was hoping that the backup was going to be really good, and he threw like a touchdown.
Yeah.
In the preseason,
Like a
where
touchdown.
nothing matters.
No, it does, because there's a couple teams, I think like 2 teams that went undefeated in preseason. They were like, woo, like they won the Super Bowl, but, you know.
Fantastic. So congratulations, Cleveland fan, wherever you are.
Bills.
Yeah. How'd they do on Sunday?
They won.
Yeah, but it was a shit show.
It was a shit show of 2 fucking very bad teams. But I do gotta say, football season is upon us. And for those of you who are hating and you say, look, I ain't going to be watching no fucking football. Oh, well, the rest of us are going to be.
Oh, absolutely.
What's going on, my friend?
All right. 2 things, and I don't know if Ed has the graphic up yet, but wanted to mention the passing of a really, really great human being. On Saturday at 9 a.m., a friend of mine named Duke Marsh was in a motorcycle accident, and it turns out his injuries, it was his second major motorcycle accident. The first one was like 20 years ago. Walked away. I mean, yeah, he was hospitalized for a while, fused ankle, whatever, but Duke was one of those guys.
20 years ago, you're talking what? He was 40?
We're talking about maybe 30 at this point.
Okay,
Duke was a little older than us.
So you can heal up pretty good 20s to 30s. You know, we've been talking about that a lot too.
Without knowing the particulars, they had him on life support for a while. They decided that, you know, it just wasn't, he wasn't going to come out of this. They kept him on life support for a little while longer so they could harvest his organs. Once again, guys, if you're not an organ donor, please be an organ donor.
Do it. I am.
He leaves behind, my organ donor card is in my wallet.
Yep. I don't have an organ donor card.
But it's on your license.
Mine's on my license.
Yeah, same.
There you go. Right there, organ donor.
Please help those who need the help.
Because you ain't going to take it.
No. What are you going to do?
And you know what? And for those of you stupid motherfuckers out there who are like, well, the Indians believe that if you don't go to heaven with said body part, you will be resurrected without said body part, and that's how amputees
what am I
are born.
Why do I need a liver in heaven?
No,
there's no beer.
First of all, no one's taking your liver.
Right,
all right,
my liver.
All I say to that is whatever charity doesn't produce, the black market will provide.
Pretty much.
Right. Exactly.
Let me get back to the point. But in the years I've known Duke, he's always called me little brother. I called him Big Bro Jones. He was so great with my daughter, and he was a great friend. If I ever needed just that little piece of advice, I would text Duke. He would get back to me sometimes in seconds, sometimes in hours, but he was always there. He leaves behind a wonderful wife, Amy, 3 great kids, Zeke, Levi, and Hunter. They all live in Florida, I believe in the Gainesville area. I don't know the exact town, but it's in the Gainesville area. Just guys, be aware that motorcyclists deserve the road just as much as you do if you're driving a car, whether you're driving a big rig, what have you. I don't know what the story is, and I don't want to know, because all I do know is that Big Duke's no longer with us, and my heart has been broken since I found out the news. I also want to throw a quick shout out to his niece Bethany, who lives in Rhode Island. She was the one that passed that news along to me. Anybody who was touched by Duke in their heart knows that this guy was salt of the earth. He may look like the most scary human being on earth, but that guy had a heart of gold, and it was as big as the state of Texas. And I'm going to miss the shit out of him. And that's the first part of what's on my mind, and I'm sorry to. Now that's the down part. I'm going to bring the up
make sure you do him proud every day.
I'm going to try.
That's all I got to say, man.
I'm certainly going to
try.
try.
You make sure you do him proud every day, and you live your life to the fullest, 110%, no matter what the fuck.
Amen. We reach into the bucket of gimmicks. Let's touch our, not like that, but let's touch our gimmicks. And
I will never touch lightsabers with you, buddy.
Thank you. But now comes to the plug portion.
Because you will lose.
Of our show.
That's true.
Next week, 7 p.m. on this live stream. For those of you listening on audio only, it's going to be whenever you pick it up. Manager Champions, Florida referee, WWF referee, NWA referee, Bill Alfonso is going to be here live on the Loki and Jabroni show via the magic of the telephone, if we can figure that shit out.
We will.
I know. This is where we work out the bugs. And when Bill called me earlier today, I do want to throw this out here so he knows that we're legit. It's like, oh yeah, I told my publicist, Daddy, that you were working out the bugs today, new studio, and next week it's going to be better. Well, you're right, Bill. Next week it is going to be better, and it's going to be better because you're going to be here. And then we have a big guest the next week. We have to figure out a time because I know Mike can't stay out until 1:30 in the morning on a work night. But let's just get by. If you do not catch Bill Alfonso on the Loki and Jabroni Show, here's a list of places where you can catch him: September 20th to 21st, Newark, New Jersey for ESS Promotions.
I'm green.
Okay, yeah. Wow, a lot of
We're
green.
all green.
A lot of green going on that screen.
Test run.
September 26th, Cleveland, Ohio for Absolute Intense Wrestling. October 5th, Fort Wayne, Indiana for Heroes and Legends of Professional Wrestling.
It's not easy.
Go to Bill Fonzie Alfonso on social media to get all the details, and he's got a brand new shirt, which I want so desperately. Can you see this shirt? That's pretty freaking cool right there.
It is cool.
RVD, Bill Alfonso in the middle, Sabu on the end.
The only thing I noticed was Hardcore 420.
I figured you would like that Hardcore 420 shirt.
Only thing I noticed on that.
Pre-orders started 2 days ago. It's $29.95 for a T-shirt. Shipping is included.
Sorry, Bill. I am not paying $30 for a goddamn T-shirt.
Maybe
brother.
He'll send us a couple free. But we don't know.
Hey, if you want to do that, I will rock the shit out of it.
If you want this shirt, text 252-266-0420. You like that number? You'll get the shirt. And if you're one of the first 100 customers, you'll get a free 8x10 autograph as well. This is on all his social media sites, and we are ready. Bill Alfonso probably has stories on stories on stories about Hulk Hogan, Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, RVD, Sabu, Taz, Sandman. Name somebody between 1980 and 2000. He's probably got a story about all of them. Yeah, I know. Your nipples are getting hard right now.
Oh, I'm sweating my fucking face off down here.
Well, we'll work on that. This is the new gigs.
I need a fucking personal fan over here.
The Village Idiot says, looks like it's a smaller space. Sometimes a smaller space is what we need.
Who's the Village Idiot?
I don't know, but he just commented. He or she just commented on the YouTube.
What do we got, a blankie?
I don't know.
All right, first of all, Village Idiot.
Village Idiot Control is.
Oh yeah.
The name of the game.
It's not a smaller space. This is just stitched together right now. It's going to be much bigger, open, more production. I don't even have chairs right now, bro.
Right? And, you just pointed out before we went hot, there's a couch right in front of us and a big-ass TV where we're watching what we're doing. History Science Theater 2 will happen with Bill Starkey, the originator of the Kiss Army. We're going to watch Detroit Rock City, and instead of me being on the couch...
I need my boy Tommy Summers, too.
You know what? I'll reach out to Tommy.
No, I do.
We have to move nights. They record on Tuesday as well.
Well, no, that's fine. I mean, I have no problem doing a History Science Theater on another night.
I would love to have Tom be a part of it.
It'd be a special promotion, my friend. That'd
Hell
be
yes.
Plus, he's my Viking brother from another mother.
And you love that picture that I sent of him taking pictures preseason sideline.
That was awesome.
Tommy, if you're out there, plug us next week. We'd be very appreciative.
Plug us every week.
Yeah, plug us any chance.
How about just the fact that I called that Minnesota was going to be as dominant as they were starting off?
Funny you should say that. I could go back and I won't. I don't want to call Tom out, but Tom, I'm calling you out. I said, Loki's been talking about this being a Super Bowl team since we did our NFL preview. And he's like,
I've been talking about before that.
Kind of ridiculous. You did. After the playoffs, after all the moves they made.
I said everything that's going on. I said they're gonna start moving things. This is it, man. This is it for us. We've made so many moves to become this team right now. It's
you have
now
to
or
now
never.
be that team.
It's now or never, right? It's now or never,
right.
Or we're gonna be right back to that rebuilding phase. And I'm not looking forward to that.
Before we go to Eddie Focus, I do want to mention to you guys, you can see on the bottom of the screen, LokiandJabroni.com. That's where you can find blogs, videos, how to support the show. If you want to support the show, go to www.patreon.com/LokiandJabroni. You can donate a little or you can donate a lot. You can also go to our affiliate links like Amazon, WWE Shop, and all sorts of others.
I know you motherfuckers shop at Amazon every single day.
Yes.
So it's so
you know how many packages I see show up on my doorstep?
It's not hard to go to the Loki and Jabroni show and just buy from Amazon. It don't cost you a dime more, and it puts a little bit of dinero in our pocket. And speaking of dinero in our pocket, there's this fine little Patreon thing that we got still kind of going on that is only making us $5 a month, people. Now, let me explain to you a little bit.
That's before Patreon's cut.
Right,
oh, yeah,
exactly.
So it's making us $3.75.
So
$4.12.
if we don't have
I like Mike.
The Patreon rolling in.
Work with me here, kid. Go ahead.
You know what we need from you? We need reviews. We need Apple reviews out the ass. Now, we've tried to say this before. We've actually went to cell phone stores.
A skull.
We went to cell phone stores and actually fucking
uploaded
our own damn reviews. Right? Okay, so if we can go into a goddamn cell phone store and write our own reviews, you can take 30 seconds out of your lives to do us the small favor of going there.
The one thing we ask is lie your ass off. If you think we're a 3-star podcast, give us 5 stars. Tell us in the description, well, you could do this and do this better. That's great.
On Spotify, you can rank us.
Yeah.
I like ranks. Ranks is good.
All the different places we give you free lunch every single week. And I have to move the bucket of gimmicks because if I hit this one more time, I'm going to piss myself off. You still have some gimmick. Okay, never mind.
I poured a new one. This was what was left up of the other
one of us has to drive, so I'm just going to stay away.
I'm getting my.
I know you are, my friend.
Week. I'm so
Listen, you got the Patreon, you got the affiliates, you got everything else. Also, cafepress.com/Loki and Jabroni. Please go buy yourself a shirt. Yes, it's the old logo, but we're working on here. Go ahead and say something.
Let me tell you why, folks. Okay, so I got something planned. So I got some new segments planned.
Yeah,
more entertainment.
I have a segment planned. We're working on it. And next week, not next week, the 24th, when our other guest is here, he and I are going to tell you about it.
More interviews.
Yes.
We're going to have the Kiss Debate 2, The Wrath of Joey. Wrath of Burns.
Jabroni's Revenge, the 24th.
Yes. Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff. So working on a segment.
We can call it Jabroni's Revenge or Loki's Introduction.
Ooh, because it's the first time you'll ever be with Joey Casada.
So it's like a two-parter right here.
Yes.
You're getting the best of both worlds right now.
Big Shot Jones.
Working on a segment I'm calling I Drank What?
Oh, shit.
Where every episode we will try a different beer. Ooh. A new beer. I'm calling it like this. 1 bottle, 3 glasses. We try the beer. Good, bad, in between.
All right.
I drank what?
No chocolate
down,
bullshit.
Thumbs in the middle. Yeah.
Don't be sneaking no chocolate
covered blueberry bullshit.
Don't see horseshit because now you're trying to kill us both.
Don't be putting no chocolate bullshit.
Can you hit the horseshit button? Because I'm just not having it.
Which one?
Whatever one. No, that's not the one. All right, the bucket's got to go. You can have all of that.
I didn't want the bucket.
I wanted the bucket for the people, but
the bucket has been shared.
All right, now we have to move on. It's not complete yet. Gotcha. Okay. Well, thank you, Village Idiot Control. We love you, and donate to the Patreon. Patreon.com.
Go to Apple right now and write that review. Very simple.
All right, here we go. What's on your mind? We haven't got what's on his mind, have we?
Well, that took a long time.
It really did,
for
but
him
that's
to
Eddie.
Not speak up right now.
Right. Is that what's on your mind?
Well, just putting this monstrosity together.
It's gorgeous. I love it.
Getting Mission Control put together.
Mission Control looks great too.
The Village.
That's where a lot of the diabolical world takeover planning will be going, including not just
hopefully
this show.
Some adventures because God, I'm sick and tired of DMing and not fucking getting.
Bro, I already got it ready to go.
I'm ready.
It's ready to go.
I'm fucking ready to play, man.
It's just a matter of you getting the dipshits together.
All right, I don't know, whatever. I'll do it myself, motherfuckers. Don't
whatever.
Roll shit, man.
How many things are you doing out of Mission Control?
Right now, oh my God. Well, I haven't even, here's the thing. I haven't hooked up the gaming rig yet. So I'm not even there yet because I got to pipe in hardwired internet in there. I'm going to be piping hardwired internet down here soon, which will only make the quality better.
Faster,
stronger.
Nice. I know we got the Speedway that goes through your Mission Control.
Basement Quest product coming out. C&J Speedway product coming out.
I got to lose a layer, man. It's stuffy down here.
Yeah, it is.
I'd prefer you lose that particular layer.
I'm hoping to get a mini split system down here.
Okay.
Because we have the dehumidifier, but
can't be that upset. My God,
so much.
Right.
But so we got C&J Speedway product. I'm working on get that back on the air. Gonna get.
Kirk Cousins only passed 10 times.
Do you want to stick the knife deeper? I mean, seriously. If I got some shoulder blades right here. You can probably get my heart Kerry Von Erich style right here.
Dude, real friends stab you in the front.
That's what I'm saying.
That's true. That's true. He is. He's coming straight at me.
I'm pretty excited to go. I mean, we've got these. We now have the same microphones, so we're not all audio mismatched.
Yes, I like this.
We all sound great,
like
if you don't
Finally,
mind me saying.
it took 3 months, but I finally got my Rode Pod mics in.
I actually sound the way I'm supposed to sound. This is my real
Gruffy and bitter?
voice, people.
No,
Exactly.
that's me.
No.
He's well, yeah.
You're
maybe
gruffy
we're
and
both.
jaded. He's gruffy and bitter.
No, I'm definitely
Jaded.
gruffy. I'm more of the. I'm definitely the Marcus Phoenix voice of this group.
I mean,
I have no reference.
I mean, we got to address the elephant in the room, man. You got the full plumage going on.
Yeah, right. You got all
So
that.
my full. I'm going for the full Captain America beard right now.
You got like this Randy
No.
Orton thing going on right
No,
now.
I don't think you should.
No, I definitely will.
You know, you let that grow out a little bit more, you get your Triple H. Now you're going to be telling the young,
that's the,
podcasters how to do their job.
No, that's the Kratos,
Okay,
the God of War.
I got you.
Oh, you know what else is
Triple
on
H is
my mind?
just a god of money. Go ahead.
You know what else is on my mind? Bailey turning heel.
Gorgeous.
Love it.
Fantastic.
Love it.
Best move ever.
Yes, and she did it with her BFF, by the way.
Oh, the way
Yes.
they did it. It was like
Tell me.
she didn't want to, but she wanted to, and then she's like, "Fuck, I'm gonna do it."
Yep.
I was like, "Oh, skeet, skeet, skeet."
Yeah, she all over the place.
That was
too.
gorgeous.
All over the place. It was fantastic.
Let's not ruin my wrestling story with your wrestling story. I loved Bailey's heel turn. It's been a long time coming. You can only go so long being
They're making
sunshine
some good
and
decisions.
rainbows.
They're making
Oh,
some
yeah.
good decisions finally. After how many episodes we said you need to change the writing?
Oh, yeah. 15, 20, 30, 100. And what are we at? 209?
What have I been saying? Competition brings out the best.
And
Yeah,
what's
exactly.
coming up
And
on
that's
October
what's
2nd?
happening.
Watch along on that couch. AEW, Wednesday, October 2nd. We are going to be watching along, watching with you, and we're going to have a good time with it. I'm ready.
By the way, we don't have seats in case you guys are wondering.
No, we're standing.
the whole height difference right now.
Yeah, this is real. This is real deal Holyfield right here.
That's right. Jabroni's a short motherfucker.
I am.
I keep looking over the TV and I'm like, man, I'm like towering over you, man.
You're the big show and I'm Rey Mysterio. Let's just call it what it is.
Well, dude, when you pose for those photos, man, you're down a little bit. Like,
I
Well,
do.
he does. He kind of
I
hunkers.
come down, man.
Whereas I'm like, I'm Tiptoe Jones, and it's just
yeah, it's like
not happening.
I had to like shrink him down for like
He
some of
did.
the graphics.
He did. It's fucking horrible.
no. We
man.
we really do
Yeah,
have
like,
to
like your hands are cut off the screen. I'm like, I shrink this down.
show the disparity. That's real.
Yeah, being a producer for this show is not easy. Folks.
It's not. That's what I'm trying to say,
Right?
man. So even if you can't donate, at least give us a goddamn review because
Or a 30 rack.
That's going to keep on.
And if you don't like
30 racks don't last, man.
if you don't like Patreon, you can
Reviews
donate
last.
on Anchor.
That's true.
Reviews last.
Go ahead, Ed.
If you don't like Patreon, you can donate on Anchor FM too.
Yeah.
Go to the podcast page, and there's
Hey.
a way to donate there too.
Oh my God! Guess what? And it's at lowkeyandjabroni.com.
Holy
There's a
crap.
fucking
Everywhere you
direct
need to
link.
go. Everywhere you need
It's
to go.
a direct link right there. All
It's
right.
on the screen every 30 seconds from what I can tell.
So we're gonna break down our favorite segment of any part of this show.
Oh, the
and it's,
brainchild.
Do you know what's fucked up?
Do we have
It
the
took
gimmick
us
ready?
like 3 episodes to actually get. Well, actually, it took me 3 episodes to get the title down.
Yeah, what did you call it? I don't remember what.
Do you want to know what's fucked up?
Yeah, right.
Fucked up. This world's fucked up.
Everything's fucked up.
Do you want to know what's fucked up?
Yeah.
You want to know what's fucked up?
You know what's fucked up? The fact that you couldn't get the title right back in 1862 when we started this.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Do you need a hug?
No.
You're not going to get one.
No.
All right. So
Doing fantastic.
if Eddie can roll the beautiful bean footage, and we will get started.
And why wouldn't I grow a fucking beard right now? There'd be 3 fucking goatees out here. That's the whole reason why I fucking went away from the goatee.
Well, that and I can't grow a beard.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I don't have bean footage for that yet.
Okay. What happened to the old bean footage?
I want new bean footage. So
We have 0 bean footage.
He's going to make new bean footage for Do You Know What's Fucked Up?
what
What the fuck? All right. So, Do You Know What's Fucked Up? You wanted it this week. You got it this week. Lead.
I
with
wanted
your-
it this
you,
week.
You said Sunday
No,
as
I
we
said it was
sat.
very simple. I said
is.
it was very simple. And okay, absolutely.
All right.
I'm more than fucking happy to help you. Do you know what's fucked up?
What's fucked up?
Antonio Brown completely
You told me to stay
fucking
away from it.
Whined his exactly because I was gonna hit it. He completely whined his way into the fucking New England Patriots, and tell me I'm fucking wrong, America.
You're wrong.
The Patriots came after him before the season even started for a first-round draft pick. And what did the Steelers say?
Okay.
No, No, we want nothing to do with that. We will not trade him to a rival team. So he goes on over to the Raiders.
Holy bejesus.
And the Raiders sit there and say, you're a bad player. And he says,
I want out.
Beware, beware. And all of a sudden, the Patriots come back to him exactly a year later, and they offer the Raiders a 5th and 7th round pick for said Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown is now making $15 million a year.
Not to
$10
mention,
$10 million is guaranteed, and $5 if he behaves.
Oh, wait, let's not. Oh, you know what? Here, Antonio Brown, that's to you. He got $9 million just for writing his fucking name on the contract.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, because that's how they're going to take it out. Now, I know I told the NFL teams how to take care of this simply.
You go ahead. I'm done.
No, I knew how to told the NFL teams how to take care of it simply. You target the man. You put out bounty gates. Now, before the rest of the NFL gets upset and say, "Oh, well, bounty gates are illegal." Yeah, they are.
Didn't stop them before.
But, unfortunately, we have to play a different game when it comes to Belichick and Brady. So this is your different game. I think at this point in our lives, we need to stop over-glorifying people like this said Antonio Brown. The first person who did it, and it kind of really pissed me off, was Eli Manning. You remember when Eli did this and he went bitching to his dad because he was supposed to be on the Chargers?
Yeah.
And his dad said, "Oh, my son will not be playing on the Chargers."
Who went to the Super Bowl 2 years later without Eli Manning?
Without Eli, exactly. I mean,
eat shit, Archie.
You
played for the Saints. Go fuck yourself with a cactus, you asshole.
But, his children are better. His children are better. So he made the change. He made the trade, and now Eli is still on the Giants, much to the Giants fans' dismay.
Of course, because they all think he's dead in the water. And I watched that game. I actually stayed. You left. I said, I'm gonna. Stay
Oh no, I absolutely. I already told him I was only gonna stay.
I'm gonna stay till the end of the race. Well, the race ended, and the Cowboy Giants game had 14 and change to go. I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna stay till the end. And Eli looked like a fish out of water. It was just ridiculous how bad he was. But as much as we pick on Dak Prescott looked like the Dak that everybody thinks he is. He actually came out and was the quarterback he should have been.
No, he was. He was fantastic. He was actually a good quarterback. But I going back to the whole Antonio Brown thing, because this is the fucked up thing. This is a guy who prides himself on taking things to the next level.
Yes.
To being the better guy. So Antonio
You're talking about Brown?
Yeah. No,
or
this
Belichick?
Is, no, Brown.
Okay.
That's why I said Antonio Brown. He prides himself on being that better person. Hell, he wasn't in a college. He was picked up. Mm-hmm. He was a walk-on, for fuck's sake, or some bullshit like that.
Was this not in your face enough, or
yeah? You gotta talk into it.
All right,
you're McLynching the microphone.
I'm actually Deekmaning and backlanding. I'm just
speak into it.
Throwing that out there.
Yeah, we're talking to the people.
So for him to say this thing and to do what he did, in my opinion, is a pretty fucking shitty thing to do. Now, you might be a millennial. I have to check your age. So it might actually...
I got you covered. I'm going to the Google machine right now.
Fade into the whole
I think Eddie's going
thing.
to the Google machine as well.
It might actually fade into the whole fucking millennial thing for you. So maybe this works out in your benefit. However, Antonio Brown, and if some small chance this segment gets to you, I want you to look in my eyes and see where I'm coming from with this. Okay?
Is 1988 a millennial? Antonio Tavares Brown Sr. was born on July 10, 1988.
No.
He's on the cusp.
I think he's like almost there.
Really
Isn't
on
it
the
like
cusp.
90?
Amy was born in 86, and she's a millennial.
No.
So
Really?
Well, then, Antonio, welcome to the show.
Well, then I guess you are playing the millennial
It's
role
like the
perfectly,
Psycho
my
Circus.
friend.
Welcome to the show, my friends.
I'm devil's advocating the whole
Oh,
thing.
for the love of fuck! I knew
what?
it would happen.
I totally get why he did it. And
For what?
I think the team he was in was holding him back.
Hold on. Did the Raiders not pay him what he asked for?
That's not about the money, though.
No, it was about the money at first. That's the reason why he left
Because
Pittsburgh.
if I'm not mistaken, he's making less now.
He is now. Absolutely.
So you can't say.
But with the
money.
bonuses, he'll
but
make more.
why did he leave Pittsburgh in the first place? It was about the money. Go back.
Money and
go back.
respect.
No, it was.
But,
It was
like,
about the money.
Here, I was listening to another show that I listened to, and you brought up a good point. So talk about Joe Namath.
Yep.
And who is his wide receiver? Rice.
They're talking about Joe Montana.
No, Joe Montana.
Joe Montana. I'm sorry.
Yes,
Joe Montana.
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice. So you don't really have a Joe Montana without a Jerry Rice.
I agree with that.
Brown doesn't have that.
He did. He is
Okay.
a
And
two-time
he's
Super
hoping-
Bowl champion and
he's
Ben
hoping-
Roethlisberger behind him.
But he doesn't have it now.
In the Raiders?
So-
Yeah.
No, he's in a
what are
bucket
you
of
saying?
suck.
Are you trying
I'm
to say that
saying
Julian Edelman isn't Tom Brady's guy?
But he's not.
He is.
He's
So
gonna be gone.
so now that no, he's not. Julian Edelman is very much on the Patriots right now.
Yes.
thought he was-
Julian
I thought
Edelman.
he
No,
No,
you're
no.
thinking of Gronkowski.
No. Julian Edelman is very much a very strong wide receiver on the Patriots.
No, but I
and
thought
he
he
is
was
very
retiring.
much. Oh,
Gronkowski retired.
Oh, I
Julian
thought that was
Edelman has given like a 2 to 3 year window before he'll consider
Right.
retirement.
And
Right.
this is Brady's go-to guy now.
Yes.
So my whole point is yes, you can turn around and say it's not about the money, and you can turn around and say that he is not doing this because of said reason. But Derek Carr is not a bad quarterback,
Not at all.
not at all.
Right.
I'm sorry, and that offensive line that they have is pretty fucking good. If he would have actually showed up for some fucking practices,
He did in a hot air balloon.
oh yeah, you were way the fuck up there. If you would
Just
have
saying.
actually showed up for a couple practices, maybe actually won a couple
I love
games.
the fact that
with
you
your
paid
team.
attention.
With your team, if you actually would have showed up and did some things with your team, tried to be a fucking teammate instead of a cancerous fucking slug that you are.
I'll agree with you there. I don't. I think he doesn't want to make a team. I think he
No.
just wants to join.
Right. A winning
winning team.
He does.
And anyone who goes to the Patriots is
No,
well,
you
they're
are.
hoping
You
they're gonna
guys,
get
like,
that.
what did we just talk about at the
Well,
beginning of this
until
whole
Belichick
segment?
and Brady's gone, it's
One of them.
up in the
Well,
air.
yeah.
It's one of them. I'm going to tell you right now. I love
You think one of
Belichick.
them's going to stay?
No. I say if you lose one of them, it's over. The
Right,
dynasty
right,
is over.
right.
Like
Because
at this point, it's
Bill can't build around the red. Look,
I
for
think,
years,
I think if you had Brady, you could probably pull another year off. But
I doubt it.
afterwards,
Not without that coaching.
No.
If Brady leaves, Bill loses some of his steam. You can't have the island of misfit toys that he has built, and I've called it that in the 5 years that we've done this together. The Patriots are really the island of misfit toys. You're unhappy over here.
Dude.
You're misunderstood over here.
Guess who else is on the Patriots? Michael fucking Bennett.
Exactly.
Another guy who just like you said.
Who's the other guy? Gordon. He shipped out of another team. He's on the
Right,
Patriots.
exactly. Back in 2004, when the Patriots went on their original tear, who was their running back? Corey Dillon.
Yeah.
You remember that name?
Yeah,
you remember
'cause he came from Cincinnati.
Right. You remember the negativity around that name?
Oh, yeah.
Belichick turned him around too. So he is an incredible coach that is able to take these names. Randy Moss, Corey Dillon, Ocho Cinco.
Well, that's where I was going to go. For every Corey Dillon and for every Randy Moss, you have an Ocho Cinco who comes in and
Thank
thinks
you.
he's bigger than the system, and it fails.
And guess what? That's what Antonio Brown is. Did you see his Twitter? He
I did
said,
not.
living the Patriot way. And it was like him in a cartoon with money
There's
all
no
around
doubt.
him.
There's no doubt that they wanted him though because
they
Brady
went after
offered
him.
to let him.
No,
live in
Mayor,
his
you
house.
did not
Yeah.
miss it, but I'm
Yeah.
throwing that out there from the.
That's a cool thing. I
Yes.
think is Brady saying you can come live in my house.
Are you
but-
stupid, Brady? He gonna sleep with your fucking wife, you dumbass.
I got some comments from the Peanut Gallery from a Raiders
Okay.
fan, the mayor of Middletown, who we'll talk about later, and she's the inspiration for my story after Mike's done. Antonio Brown is a dirtbag, and one incorrect route, Brady will smack down the punk. Bill is the sensei for psychos. He only failed once, and that's Hernandez. I may or may not disagree. He failed with Hernandez, but I think also Chad Ochocinco.
No, he fell with
was,
Ocho Cinco.
Yeah, he was too much in his head.
Look, he fell with a few people.
Chad was too much in Chad's head.
You guys forget Percy Harving went over to the Patriots for a little bit. He's gone.
That's kick return Jones.
And
That's
no-
not
no one
like
know about
hey,
Hernandez's
guys,
health.
Can we talk
Can't
about
really
Dave
blame
Meggett? Dave Meggett went over to the fucking Patriots at the beginning of fucking
We
Bill
talked about that
Belichick's-
on Sunday,
Yes,
too.
thank you. So there's been a few failures that Belichick has had. Honestly, let's
very
not-
few, but his
No,
success
exactly.
rate is huge.
Oh, it is. He's like I said, he is a Hall of Famer coach. Let's not forget about this. Anyways, let's not beat
He's
the
a
dead
genius.
horse known as fucking Antonio Brown. What do you have next?
All right. Well, first things first. I'm going to ask this for the first time ever in Loki and Jabroni history. Eddie, can you go to the gimmick chamber? Because I'm going to bring up my story. I'm going to go off of YouTube
How is it the first time ever?
because he's never been in that position.
Yeah, you did.
My
old house.
I was next to the gimmick chamber. If you're no, sir,
Ooh,
just
what's
no.
that?
This was
Peach and orange blossom.
This was something sent to me. Here, just go ahead and show that. This was sent to me by the mayor of Middletown, Miss Lindsay Freilich, who I really want to punch in the mouth right now, but we'll get into that next week or the week after. We will have an episode.
Secret Service is coming for you.
We will have a discussion on the phone with the mayor of Middletown, unofficial mayor of Middletown, Lindsay Freilich. She's moving, dudes, but she'll be with us. The NRA is not happy with NASCAR. I know this should be tomorrow night on the C&J Speedway Review. I know, but there's just going to be too many F words for the family-friendly Jones that is the C&J Speedway Review. Let me read the opening paragraph, and then I will ask you, do you know what's fucked up? Last week, in a tweet, the National Rifle Association rebuked NASCAR after the racing series denied advertisements for the KVAR Corporation, a large distributor of firearms, ammunition, and firearm accessories, as part of a claimed, quote, gradual shift of position on firearms. The sponsorship denial, issued August 19th, came just days after the Cup cars battled it out at, are you ready for this?
Yep.
The Bristol Night Race Bass Pro Shops NRA Annual. The NRA is the largest gun lobby in the United States, and they have even gone so far as to say that NASCAR's anti-gun position, associating it with other organizations such as Dick's Sporting Goods, Walmart, Levi Strauss, etc., have taken positions that lobby. I'm reading this wrong, but regardless, let me throw. You know what's fucked up?
What's fucked up?
The AAA of NASCAR is the NASCAR Gander Outdoors Truck Series, much like the Pawtucket Red Sox. Do you know what Gander Outdoor does? They sell guns.
Right.
Do you know who?
So does Bass Pro Shop.
Oh!
So does Cabela.
Oh, wait.
So
Do you see what this man just did? Martin Truex Jr. has a sponsorship deal for 26 out of 36 races with who?
Bass Pro Shops. Oh, my God.
The 77 of Front Row Racing is sponsored for 16 races. By
Cabela?
who?
Cabela?
Bass Pro
Bass Pro. I was
Shops.
going to say Cabela, too. Cabela's a big
One
freaking-
of their biggest sponsors of the last 20 to 30 years has been Remington. Rick Mast drove that gorgeous car, although Rick Mast never probably
The
finished.
gunmetal car, right?
It was gunmetal, but sometimes it was the yellow with the
Oh,
green.
yes.
Remember that?
No,
Number
I like
75.
the gunmetal. That gunmetal was fucking
Rick
hot,
Mast
dude.
couldn't win a race if you started
But
everybody
it was
else
a
in
gorgeous
last.
looking car.
It
Just like
certainly
the
was.
Monster car. The Monster Energy car.
Oh
I
yeah,
commented
Kurt
about.
Busch, you did.
Yes.
The matte finish of the number one,
I
but
hated
it's
the
ruined
Monster.
by Monster.
Yeah, hated the Monster logo on it, but man, that matte black.
Here's the deal.
I love that.
Look, I'm not going to pigeonhole, but maybe I'm going to pigeonhole.
Okay.
Who is probably 80, and I know I'm highballing here, 80 fucking % of NASCAR's audience, Southern, blue collar, gun toting people.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yosemite Sam's.
Ed, would you agree?
Largely.
Okay. And I'm gonna throw
Huge.
75% of those 85% are legal, registered, responsible, gun-toting people. And again, you're looking at me with this face. I don't know what the fuck. Seriously,
I just want to get you even more fired up.
you're look. Every major sports outlet. We can't have this as our sponsor. The WWE's done it. MLB has done it. NFL has done it. I understand. I don't want to bring politics into the thing that I love. I don't want to throw the baby out with the
Politics is very much
bathwater.
involved in all the shit we
Sure.
It's
love.
all politics.
It's
But-
all
That's
politics.
the fucking problem.
There was another story, and I wanna find it real quick. Is that after the Sandy Hook shooting, the Texas race in NASCAR? Okay, it was the El Paso shooting. I'm sorry. The Bass Pro Shops NRA 500 in August 17th of that year came 2 weeks after a gunman killed 22 people. Oh, no, it was just this year. Holy shit. There was another one about Sandy Hook. Here it is. The NRA has been a co-sponsor of the Bristol Night Race since 2016. Before that race, the NRA had sponsored the spring race at Texas. The organization's announcement of the cancellation of their sponsorship came at the Texas race in the wake of the Sandy Hook mass shooting. Look.
Sandy Hook is 2012?
2012, 2013.
No, 2012.
Sure.
I mean, we're talking 7 fucking years ago, people. 7 fucking years ago.
Did you watch myself, Lynch, and Chip? And we proved guns don't kill people.
Look, that's an oxymoronic fucking statement.
It's not, but
it really is. No, it really is. It really is. Okay, we can do this all day long. I could throw a rocket launcher out here. I could throw a grenade out here. I can throw any amount of multi-murdering weapon right here.
Yes, you
can.
And
it's not going to go off by itself.
Unless a force is applied.
Right, exactly. So, like I said, it's an oxymoronic statement. There is nothing that we can put on there that's going to prove otherwise. It's the person behind the weapon. It's just like I said, a car is a multi-fucking...
Exactly.
It's the same idea.
Do we ban Toyota?
Well, they can't. I mean,
well, they could, according
you wish
to
they would do it on the NASCAR fucking track.
Ban Mitsubishi.
Actually, I don't.
Nazi machines.
Actually, I don't, and I'll explain why tomorrow night in the C&J Speed Review. Although the boy is moving to Ford. Good job, Guido.
Yeah, see, smart.
Yeah, he's moving to Ford.
Yeah,
American Jones.
Smart.
Found on road, deserted, built in Mexico. Yeah, American Jones. Go fuck yourself.
Eat shit. Lindsay says they're poisoning the people who never were or never will be fans. And I kind of agree with that. You can't take a sport with its roots in the South from moonshiners. All of a sudden, now are we going to be upset and ban NASCAR?
There's the expression,
hey,
get woke, go broke.
You guys remember this thing called golf?
What is it?
Called golf.
Gentlemen only, ladies forbidden? Yes.
Amazingly, everybody thought the same thing until this one guy came along, and his name was Tiger Woods. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden...
It's a white-only sport.
And then all of a sudden, everybody and their fucking mothers could play fucking golf and wanted to be a part of golf. As a matter of fact, I was golfing behind some of these fucking idiots that thought they could golf. And trust me, they can't golf. But because he did what he did, he opened up that door.
Of course, and that's what it takes. You need someone to break down the door.
Ego. They don't get into the sports because of ego. Like, remember they used to mock Michael Jordan because he liked to golf.
Right, but Tiger was fucking
He also
good.
liked to gamble, but
Tiger was fucking good. That motherfucker...
Tiger's amazing.
That motherfucker... Back in his prime, before he was a dumbass and fucked with his wife, and you know what happens when you fuck with your wife,
with the porn stars?
You know what happens? Your wife goes psycho and puts a driver through your fucking Jeep.
Or she wins your house.
And you end up on Snap.
She wins your like $24 million home and then takes it apart.
It's all over. It's all over.
You could say the same thing. You could say the same thing about Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon married himself a trophy wife back in
she was
19. Oh my God! Right, Brooke was
what
amazing.
What a fucking dumbass!
And
what a fucking dumbass!
Her or him?
You know your wife's hot when they put her in all your sponsorship commercials.
She was one of those trophy girls on the Winston Cup circuit back in the day, and they hand the trophy and they give her a little kiss, whatever, and he marries her. And then, like 13 years later, she files for divorce, and she took everything. I mean, Jeff, as much as I've given him shit over the last 25 years, and in the last 12, I've kind of learned to respect him.
AKA, he's a dumbass. You knew what she was before you fucking married
Gold
her.
Digger Jones.
Thank you,
She took everything. She sued for the personal chef.
Right.
She sued for the... They didn't have children, but
she sued for the life, dude.
Oh
she
my
sued
God. She
for the
is
life.
set.
Hey, you know what? Can I just... You know what's fucked up?
What's fucked up?
How would you like to be that personal chef and some bitch is trying to sue for your ass? That's like some slavery shit.
Right,
there.
exactly.
I'll be like, listen, I'm going to work
that motherfucker
for whoever the
is
fuck I'm going to work for.
Bank. She is sitting on her ass at her fucking home doing absolutely nothing.
She's not making anything. She's spending.
No, she is. She's making it because she's sucking that dick, all right?
And at the same
Let's
time,
be honest, man.
I don't know
Would you suck a dick?
For how much?
All right, so first of all, there ain't no amount that I'm going to suck a dick for, okay?
Then you're
There will
stupid.
be no
That's all I'm
talk
saying.
of sucking dick.
Nope. Nope. Loki will not suck dick for any amount of money. I don't give a fuck. If you want to come at me with $10 million, you know what's going to happen? You're going to get your fucking junk fucking sliced off,
And here's a comment from the peanut gallery, and this is where I was going to go. You can marry beauty, but you can't live with stupid. Right now, Brooke Shealy, and I'm going to call her by her maiden name, is living high on the hog on what her husband made, not what she made.
Right, exactly.
Whereas if you go to the deceased, God bless his soul, Dale Earnhardt, Teresa was the business. He was the brawn. And they built that together. Right. So when he dies and Teresa assumes all of it, I give Teresa a little bit of a tip of the hat, and I give her a pass. Everybody hates Teresa Earnhardt.
Which is why I that's the one thing that I do not like about Dale Jr. is that he dogs on her as much as he does.
Because he kind of had more insight than we did, so he knows a little bit more than we do.
But you know what? But every stepmother, it's not easy. You're a step parent.
Yes, I am.
How easy is it for you to fucking get involved in that?
Like pulling barbed wire out of my asshole.
Thank you. And the fact that she was still involved with everything that's...
Much like I'm still involved.
See?
I get it.
So...
But Dale was an adult. Well, no, not when they married.
Oh,
no.
Yeah,
all right.
Good catch. Good catch. You caught your own shit that time.
Yes, I did.
Very good job.
When it comes to those kind of relationships, let's keep it real. You never quite mature.
No.
You're always bitter. You're always a little jaded.
Exactly.
You're always in the back of your head. I don't care if you're 80 years old. You're still in the back of your head thinking,
the parent doesn't feel like they're getting the respect. The kid doesn't feel like they're being catered to.
It's just like when you cheat on somebody or somebody cheats on you. It's always in the back of your head. Cheaters can change, okay? But
everybody can change.
But the problem is if somebody cheats on you, you can't get it out of your head.
Exactly.
And that's the problem that we're having with everything else. And that's what it breaks down to.
It's easy to forgive. It's harder to forget.
Exactly. It's very easy to forget.
Yeah. And
it's very easy to forget.
At the end of the day, just going back to NASCAR taking all of these gun ads away, NASCAR needs to remember Bass Pro Shops is a very big sponsor. Forgive.
Exactly.
That their truck series is sponsored by Gander Outdoors. That a lot of their fan base and a lot of the tracks where they draw sellout crowds. Look, Darlington was a sellout. Bristol was a sellout.
Not even the main
Michigan,
sponsors.
no offense, but Michigan, and they don't go back to Michigan, but they're going to Las Vegas this week. I guarantee you Michigan's going to have Las Vegas is going to have empty seats. But Darlington was asshole to elbow. Bristol was asshole to elbow.
Let's talk about the secondary, the secondary people, the sponsors you have on there.
Sure.
Because, dude, Remington.
Yeah.
I know, because just like I said, Forza 5, when you get to set up your fucking your NASCAR, that's one of the cool things is you get to pick your sponsors.
Can I throw this out here? Remington, Walther, if you're listening, you can totally sponsor this shit.
Yes, please.
Right.
Please do it.
Colt,
please. No, we haven't mentioned you yet. You're a fucking piece of shit.
We've mentioned Colt more than once, but it's for Colt 45.
Yeah, the only time we ever mentioned you in Colt 45 was when we talk about fucking Supernatural, okay? Because that's the only time you're relevant.
Wait, didn't we have the Billy D. Williams gimmick?
We did.
That's a different Colt.
Yeah.
I got you.
No, I got so fucking sick after that one.
Again, this goes back to rewriting history. We take down the statue of Robert E. Lee because he was part of the Confederation. But you also forget the good things that Robert E. Lee did. We're just focusing on the one thing. Why is nobody taking down the Jefferson Memorial in Washington? Because he screwed and bore children with a slave. But wait, Jefferson
Memorial married the fucking slave.
They're trying to take Jefferson out of the college that he founded.
I know.
Bingo.
He married the fucking slave.
If I'm NASCAR and I'm not.
He married the slave.
If I'm NASCAR and I'm not, and I ran this company, if somebody wants to sponsor my race company, if you will.
It's fucking September and I'm dying down here.
Oh my God, he's killing. He's got menopause, I'm guessing. He's like sweating Jones over here.
Because you got that like bush on your face, man.
It could be. Shave that gimmick. We could do this.
Where it is.
If I'm NASCAR, if somebody wants to sponsor me, much like this podcast. If NRA or if Remington or Colt or Mossberg or whomever wants to come in and say, hey, we sell guns. Here's some sponsorship dollars. Guess what? I'm going to take the motherfucker because it puts you in an advantageous position and it puts us in an advantageous position. I think.
And I don't have a problem with guns.
The decision.
I was going to say, wait. wait. We do have issues with certain things. So what if they have a next day pill, and they want to sponsor the Loki and Jabroni show?
How much?
Well, we've talked about that, and Ed's question is great. How much are we paying? Now we have to sit down with the sponsors and talk about why their product is.
We'll advertise.
What relevant? No, we have to talk about it. Did you just bang off some hooker last night? And you don't want that baby? Pick up the next day pill, and we'll take care of that for you. Go to the LokiandJabroniShow.com right now, and you can save 20% on the next day pill.
Little girls, did Daddy tell you to come home on time and he didn't?
Yeah.
Next day pill is for you.
www.planbjones.com.
See where I'm going with this,
I got
man?
you.
Daddy, did she come home
But
late?
what-
And you know where the motherfucker lives? Walter.
Walter.
We want
wow.
Walter PPK right here. Come on.
I get it. But can you just for a second, without that Plan B gimmick,
Without you can't get that out of your head.
I can't now. I can't.
We're giving the people what they want.
Look at the sport we're talking about. Look at the fan base we're talking about. Is this the best decisions on NASCAR's part?
God no.
Ed.
Serious. No.
There are some people I think will see it as a personal attack.
Yes.
Oh,
I can think of one.
There's some people who won't care. You know, they're just like Corey. He doesn't want to just watch racing.
No, he just wants to go out and watch cars,
But
and
that
that's
guy
great.
down south who hunts.
No, let's be honest. Corey wants to be
or,
a driver.
Or there's a lot of veterans that love racing, especially.
Yeah.
You know,
Duke was one of them. God rest his soul.
They can't wait to come home because they want to catch a race. You know, they're going to take it personally.
Great comment from the Peanut Gallery is in the organizations don't realize the trickle-down loss of no gun, no stock production, so no jobs, not metal in guns, no jobs in the trade, and on and on and on.
Oh, yeah.
Idiots.
There's definitely economic issues there. But see, that's what they're trying to do. They can't get legislation.
This is
so
another
they're
one
trying
of those
to attack
fucking
the
beat the
economics.
dead horses. We already know what's going to come about it.
On the flip side, I will say it's a private organization. They can do what the fuck they want, but you're hurting your brand.
Hey, guess what?
Exactly.
So is the NFL, and you still have people kneeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Basically.
it don't matter
Well,
if it's a private
they
organization or not.
put rules out for that,
Right,
Which
so-
doesn't seem to make a
Fine.
difference.
You know, I
But-
know.
I was going to say,
They're
they had
still
rules
doing it.
before that, dude.
And
They
now
had rules
soccer's
before
doing
that.
it. And it's like whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
Soccer, you're
whatever.
irrelevant.
You're gonna kneel. You're gonna kneel. You're just hurting the brand, and eventually people are gonna go to another sport.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Highlight's gonna come back.
Oh,
Or,
my God.
Even better, the Hartford Whalers.
Hey, I will
Fuck
say
the Whalers.
I'll say this. Minnesota, you win me a fucking Super Bowl. I'm good with not watching the fucking football anymore. I really am. It's becoming too fucking political right
Just
now.
want to see one. Just
I
one.
do.
Man.
I just want one, man.
Right? Same here.
It's been my dream just to beat Minnesota in a Super Bowl. So
Christ,
just
here we are.
There you go. All right. So what do you got, man?
all right. So you've heard of a tragedy recently between a country singer
Yes.
and an accident.
Yes.
We have.
All right. Some of these.
So why don't you break it down real quick for those of them who haven't?
Kylie Ray Harris was involved in a three-way car crash that caused the death of a teenager, herself, and I believe one other.
Yeah, I think there was
And she herself is a single mom, so now I think her kid's without
a mother, right? And I think
some
the
of
other
the-
one was middle age, right? It was a
I think so.
middle-age,
Yeah, one of them
mother or
happened to be the
something
sheriff's kid.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
So some of these headlines that have been going by were country singer causes senseless accident.
Right.
Kylie Ray causes crash. Kylie Ray had a struggle with alcohol before a deadly crash. These are the kind of headlines that came out. Billboard.
Yeah, Billboard.
Oh, my Lord.
That likes to think they're the authority in all things music.
Anything music, Billboard
Which
does
they-
truly believe.
They have no credibility over the last 10 years, as far as I'm concerned.
they have
even
zero.
beyond.
They have
Forever.
I was going to say maybe
they
40
put
years
out-
ago. Maybe 40 years ago they were
They
relevant.
put out
okay?
two best of rappers, and Tupac wasn't anywhere on it. I'm like, okay, you have no credibility.
Yeah, no.
Kill yourself.
No, exactly.
No, wow.
The
No,
Loki
no,
and
he's
Jabroni
actually-
show
he's-
does not encourage the killing of
No,
anyone.
we don't. But absolutely, you're
That's
right.
where I was
when,
going.
when you cannot add Tupac to the greatest rap.
Top 10.
Serious.
If he's, not in
Easily.
the, if he's not in the top 10, you either don't like rap music,
or
Or
you
you
have
don't
no
know- or
idea
you have
what
no
rap
idea what the
music
fuck
is
you're
about.
talking
You don't know.
Exactly.
I guarantee if Tupac is not in your top 10, you
And Dear Mama is not count as a Tupac. I mean, it is a Tupac song, but my God, for you motherfuckers.
It's in the Library of Congress. So
Yeah, Yeah, but that's why they keep going back to it.
Yeah, but
Well, there you go.
but if Tupac is not in your top 10, you obviously think Informer
No,
was
you're a
like
hater.
gangster reggae.
Yes, you are a hater.
Anyway.
You are a hater.
So Billboard's headline went something like this: country singer Kylie Ray Harris dies at age 30.
Oh.
Wait, and they're leaving out the fact that she was convicted twice. Now I'm knocking people who got convicted of DUIs.
Understood.
Right.
But she was convicted twice.
Hey, I am
of DUI.
because this is my first one at
Yeah.
44. So you go
But
ahead.
you learned your lesson already.
No, exactly. So you go ahead and
So
you continue
she
with your story.
She got bagged twice, and now she's killed a 16-year-old, who I believe that is the sheriff.
And she was drunk. I
The
want people to know
toxicology's
this.
not in yet.
Yeah, it's
But
not in.
she was drunk. Come
alleged.
on, people.
I'm saying alleged.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Until the toxicology comes back, and then
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. Let me not jump
honestly,
to
if
conclusions.
it turns out that she was sober, I'll eat some of the crow. But the investigation is
dude,
leading
I'll
that
eat a
she
goddamn
caused,
whole fucking. What do they call them? A murder? A murder of crows, right?
Murder of crows,
I
yeah.
will eat a murder. Of crows.
I will eat all of Brandon Lee.
I will.
I'll
eat a murder of crows if she wasn't drunk. I'm sorry. dude.
All right, then.
I mean, they're still saying just in a basic car crash, whatever, she was at fault.
Yeah.
And she ended up killing herself in the process. If it turns out she was drunk, fuck, man. So
she's going to
I'm
go
not-
Epstein on people?
I'm not pissed off about.
She's dead already.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's dead.
the girl is dead?
No, she's
The singer
I thought
died.
she
dead.
lived through it.
No. Singer's
No.
dead, dude. She's gone. The 16-year-old is gone.
I forgot
the
to
other
say.
person in the
I forgot to
car
say.
is
Do you know
gone.
what's fucked up?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Do you know what's fucked up even worse?
No. Just I forgot to say it. Do you know what's fucked up? Billboard's headline
Okay.
Yeah.
is country singer Kylie Ray Harris dies at 30. That's their headline.
Yeah,
Everyone
that
else's
is-
headline.
You know what's even more fucked up? Coming from the mayor of Middletown, the headline of the New York Post was, quote, country singer dies in tragic three-way. Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go. And that's what
Well,
mainstream modern
it
media
wasn't
does.
tragic.
This. I mean, obviously,
It-
Billboard.
it's a
Billboard,
tragedy what happened.
Billboard
Of
is
course.
Billboard, but this is a classic example of why we don't trust the media anymore.
Exactly.
You know, they obviously
Singer dies tragically. Well, you failed to realize
Singer
and you failed to
died
report.
and killed one or two other people
Exact-
tragically.
Slid
Right.
into a school bus and killed 40 kids. We're not reporting that. The headline says singer dies tragically.
That's like saying fucking who's it?
Go ahead, say it.
Like Brock Turner.
Oh,
Brock Turner
not where I was
died
going.
tragically of a gunshot wound, saying rapist was shot by the victim's father. or
I got one
something.
better for you.
That didn't happen, but I wish.
Wrestler tragically commits suicide.
Don't.
Oh, Von Erich.
No,
Oh, him.
Don't.
the other one.
Thou
Don't.
shall not be named.
Yes,
Which we actually named.
we named him on. I'll buy it. We named him on the
You know
Greatest
what?
Wrestler episode.
No.
Go ahead.
Fuck
Here we go.
that. You know what's fucked up?
What's fucked up?
I'm sick and tired of fucking Chris Benoit getting shit on. All right? He was a fantastic fucking wrestler.
Certainly.
He was probably one of the greatest fucking hands down technical wrestlers that ever fucking played the game.
Certainly.
His goddamn diving headbutt, albeit, might have actually given him a bigger concussion than anything had ever been.
Wait, you got to see
But
what's
I
coming in right now.
swear to Christ.
Oh my God, Ed's bubbling.
Chris Benoit is one of the better wrestlers. His personal life, I will fucking shit you not, was a goddamn clown house. It was a debacle of horrendous memories. And if you guys ever get a chance to see this video,
Oh my God.
this one kid put out, and I swear to Christ, it's the
Thanks,
funniest
Ed.
shit about Chris Benoit.
Go ahead.
But I'm done. I'm done.
Okay.
With Chris Benoit getting shit on. I really am, dude. He deserves to be in the fucking Hall of Fame. If he didn't murder his goddamn wife and
There you
kid,
go.
he'd be there already.
There you go.
That's what I think is fucked up. I really do.
I don't want to shit on Chris Benoit anymore either. I just don't want to talk about him.
He's fucking. He's so good though, man.
He was okay. He was between those 20 by 20 ropes and the ring and all that, the best of the best.
He was
Easily could have been
outside of the ring. He was batshit fucking crazy.
easily.
The mayor says goodnight.
Good night, Mayor. We love you. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Easily, if he had not done what he'd done. We're talking about him in the top 5. The top
I agree.
The top 5.
I liked him better than Jericho, dude.
So did I.
did.
So
when,
did I.
When
Jericho's
Chris Benoit
attitude and
came
his
out,
gimmick-
and this is me being real right now. This is my, what's fucked up.
You see how I did this?
Yep.
You like this? New
Yeah.
studio, same
This
old
is-
bullshit.
This is me being real right now, man. Chris Benoit was a great fucking wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
He was the best of the best.
Amazing.
Because of what he did in his life.
He'll never be recognized. for it.
Exactly. But we're gonna recognize Michael Jackson. We're gonna recognize. No, we are. We are.
I'm with you.
They're trying to erase him too.
I'm not mming you
Now,
for a
now
bad
they
thing.
are. Now they are. But at first,
Because the
they
snowflakes
weren't.
are coming out.
Right. Exactly. We have now. He's known as what is it? Kylie Jenner. No.
You're talking about
Kristen Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner. Thank you. But at one time, he was known as Bruce Jenner to us. All right.
Decathlon champion, Olympic
An incredible
hero.
human. An incredible
Wheaties box.
man.
I had a t-shirt
He was
with
a
his
man of
picture
a
on it.
man.
Yes.
He was a man of a man, dude.
Till he wanted to be a woman. I mean, I get
And
it.
whatever.
Right.
Whatever.
I'm with you. Right.
The problem is we want to make villains out of people. That you could take an entire great career and you know what? Because of that career, he got fucked up. Let's not break down, who's that guy from the Chargers went to the Patriots.
Junior Seau.
Thank you. Junior Seau, great fucking player. Because of the hits that he took, he became this different person. His family watched him turn into this different person. It's the same thing with Chris Benoit. Because of what he did, his passion for this series, for this sport, he became what he became.
If he just killed, I'm not saying this, and
If he just
please,
killed, right?
please, I'm going to preface this with, I am not condoning domestic violence.
No, we're not. We're not.
If
we
he
are
only
not.
killed his
Nobody-
wife, fair.
We're saying that's
He
what
killed a
guns are for.
7-year-old boy
No, I get that.
who didn't
And
get
this
to live
is-
his life.
And this is exactly where the WWE is.
And this is where
failing
people are going to come in and hate me.
It's all right. No.
You
they're
can
not
kill
gonna
a
hate you.
woman, but you can't kill a kid.
No, because a woman will drive you to
can't?
kill her.
Well, depending on who you ask.
It's the truth.
OJ.
There is one thing that's always bothered me, with Chris Benoit dying. It's that we'll never be able to see him take on like the greatest.
Sure.
And I mean, it'd be awesome to see him come into the ring, sitting there waiting for his opponent. And
Dude, Chris Benoit.
That
was-
weekend that he killed his family, he was supposed to fight CM Punk, one of the top 10 workers in the world.
I mean, Matt, just picture, if you will, crowd's going nuts.
Yep.
He's waiting in the ring. The music starts.
Can we talk about his music? Because that shit was badass.
Amazing. Our Lady Grace. Oh, here we go. Copyright Jones right here.
The match that never happened.
Wait, who's supposed to do that? See, I did it.
Vince McMahon is going to come
I
after
did
us
it.
now.
New studio, and I brought it out. My love for Chris Benoit.
All
Sorry.
right, fair.
Sorry.
And you should.
Sorry.
Devil's
Look,
advocate.
Go ahead, because when you're done, I got something.
Okay, but you wronged though.
I'm not. He was the greatest technical wrestler.
I don't know. I can't watch.
I
I
sat-
can't watch these videos. WWE Network has scrubbed them.
Yeah, they have.
But
they have.
if you go and you just look up a show like I did with Slamboree 97, 98 in Worcester.
He's going to be in there, yeah.
Yeah, he's on there. They just don't advertise him. It's like, Bret Hart takes on this guy, and this guy takes on this guy, and oh, by the way, Booker T defends the TV title.
Against Chris Benoit. But it's not even Chris Benoit. It's like blanked out.
No, they say it on the broadcast, but at the beginning
yeah,
they have
yeah.
a disclaimer. So I've watched WrestleMania 20. I've watched that Slamboree that I was at with Mike Coons and Christine Coons, and we went to Worcester. And
We need the WCW. When he was over in WCW, he was on fire.
you know what? Some of his best stuff was in those late days of WCW.
He was
And
on
let's get
fire,
off.
dude.
Fuck Chris Benoit. Anyway, thank you for your dissertation. That was gorgeous.
Sorry, man. I love Chris Benoit.
So
you know what? It's like I said. You can love the artist for everything that he's done.
But you can't
done. I'm
ignore
sorry, dud.
The bullshit.
Everything he's done, right? Exactly. But the end of the day, we don't condone the fact that he killed his fucking wife. We don't condone the fact that he killed his 7-year-old son. That's your son, first of all. All right?
Blood of your blood.
I could never do that to my kids. I don't know where you were in your life, bro. But
I like to see you try. Your kid's a beast.
He might kill you.
I'll take him down. Trust me.
Right? Okay.
He'll go for the legs.
Experience, motherfucker.
I know that.
Sweep the leg. Sweep the leg, bro.
Yep. Take out that knee. That's all you gotta do.
I know that feeling.
Kneecaps. Every time they'll buckle.
I hear you though. It's like all these wrestlers we've talked to. They say Dynamite Kid's an asshole. He's still my favorite wrestler.
Next
Right.
week, I'm
Exactly.
sure Bill Alfonso is
can't-
going to have stories about the Dynamite Kid.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. But it's
You can't help who you like.
It's a
Right.
shitty scenario that he got to that point and nobody fucking helped him because he had a lot of friends. You know what
But
I'm
did
saying?
he know or did they know?
They,
you know, and
you know what? It's the same
I
thing.
hate to
You know
soften my
you know how they
stance,
said no.
though.
You know how they said the same thing about Chester.
Benningfield,
Thank you.
what
Lead
was this?
singer of fucking Linkin Park.
Thank you.
Now, thank you.
No, thank you,
For
because
the
I
first
didn't
time
remember
ever.
the
No, for the
fucking
first time
band.
ever, I got you. I know.
I thought it was backup singer for Mike Shinoda.
But no. That you can't tell me that these guys go on the road
Mic drop.
every fucking day and they,
Actually, it's
they didn't
Bennington.
see him and the changes that he went through. You know what I'm saying? So no, it's bullshit.
Well, Cornell's band, they played that night, and they thought he was just high on the hog. Everything was great, and then he goes hangs himself.
No, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. You're not that close to people. Look, you've been close to people,
Sure.
and you've been close to people.
Yes.
Right? And you've been close to people that have been suicidal.
Yes.
We've had this conversation before.
We have.
So you know when one of your friends is at that edge. Do you get what I'm saying?
They're slightly different.
Exactly. So if you're with this person every day, which these people are.
Oh, yeah.
Rock stars, wrestlers, they're with each other every fucking day. Hell, relationships are formed just because of that reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Seth Rollins and the man, Becky.
Don't ruin my next point.
No, I got you. But I'm saying these relationships are formed because you're on the road all the time. And non-homo, Linkin Park was a very close fucking band.
Sure, they were a band of brothers.
Right.
They were that tight for
So
years.
how
20
can
years.
you tell me that your brother is in that much pain and you don't sense it? Thank you.
Yeah.
Just your look alone tells me that
Yeah.
you're feeling what I'm saying.
I can't
and
argue.
that's what
it.
I'm saying with Chris Benoit. There's some Eddie Guerrero.
Dean Malenko.
Dean Malenko.
Dean Malenko recently came out and did an interview with RF Video.
Thank you.
Shout out to Rob Feinstein. And there's a point, and he didn't put it out there. He wants you to buy the DVD. Go to rfvideo.com, buy the DVD.
Right.
I am looking.
Of course, he wants you to buy the video. That's how we make money now,
Right.
people. You got to understand that. Like,
So go to
we're not trying to
Patreon.
be assholes, but nobody just gives money for free anymore.
Right.
Nobody even gives reviews for free anymore, man.
Go to Apple Podcasts, leave a review. Go to Anchor FM, leave a review. Go to patreon.com, donate some money. Free lunches are only free lunches until we have to charge you.
Reviews for like gifts are wrong and against terms of service.
Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, whatever. Okay,
Don't get us kicked off iTunes.
Same thing with fucking college fucking...
Moving right. Who's next, by
You
the
are.
way?
You are.
I am? All right, since we're going to stay on the wrestling bit. I'm just going to say this. You know what's fucked up?
What's fucked up?
Ric Flair is trying to sue the
I love it.
WWE
I love
over
it.
Becky Lynch's use of the phrase
And he
the man.
deserves every red cent of it.
I disagree.
I'm dissenting. No, he should.
I disagree.
Oh, hold on. To be the man,
Yep.
you have to beat
What was
The
Ric
man.
Flair's nickname?
the Nature Boy.
What is Becky Lynch's nickname?
The man.
Case closed. You, sir, may fuck off.
Okay.
Not
What
you,
was
but-
Ric Flair's book's name?
To be the man.
The man.
Right.
To be the man.
Correct.
Doesn't matter. It's used in common.
The
like,
intellectual
language.
property is the Nature Boy Ric Flair. With Becky Lynch, it's the man Becky Lynch. And I kind of get it to an extent, but
he's the man.
please understand this. Now, in the midst of all this is Becky Lynch at the top of the WWE Women's Division and doing quite well. You guys, I called this 4 years ago. You all heard it.
Yep.
At the other side of it is Rick's daughter, Charlotte, Ashley, but Charlotte to the TV generation, and they're battling, but they're friends behind the scenes. Now, why would you, as a father, if, let's say, Alex goes on to be a wrestler and he says, that's the bottom line, and Stone Cold sues him for that. Everybody in the history of wrestling has says that's the bottom line. Everybody in the history of wrestling at one point has said, I'm the man. But Ric Flair did make it iconic. Go ahead. I got you. I'm listening. I'm with you.
I'm telling the crowd that I got this fucking shit all day long.
I'm glad.
You have no idea how much I have this shit.
I'm sorry, there's no case.
There is a case.
It's a common phrase.
There is a case.
It's not intellectual property at the end of the day.
Okay. See, here's the thing.
So here is Ric Flair on his deathbed. You know who was there? Not his family, not any fucking Triple H, not fucking Batista, not fucking Randy Orton, anybody that he considered friends or family. Guess what? They weren't there. You know who was? This fucking trick that he's fucking right now.
Yeah.
She was there.
Fifi, the maid.
Thank you.
Who is now his wife.
Right. So she was there nonstop.
Okay.
Now, I don't care what you guys think about Fifi. And I
or
hope,
Wendy, as it were.
And I hope to God that you guys are never in this situation. All right? I don't.
All right.
I don't. Imagine this, okay? Let me break it down for you. You are alone. You're on death's bed. You're getting ready to go to heaven or hell. And trust me, in Ric Flair's case, it's probably going to be hell.
It might be somewhere in the middle.
Oh, no, it's going to be hell.
He'll be in Tampa.
No, he's going to be hell. Your daughter doesn't visit you. Your ex-wives don't visit you. Your best friend, Triple H, doesn't visit you because he's too busy.
Double A went there.
No, Double A did go there. You're absolutely fucking right. And guess what? Double A is going to get some of this money too because he even said this.
Oh, I didn't hear this.
No, the people that were there on his deathbed, this is who he's trying to take care of.
Before he kicked out.
Right.
Okay.
These are the people that he wants to take care of. This is the reason why he's suing the WWE right now. Is because he wants money for Fifi. He wants money for Double A. He wants money for the people that have been there for him.
And if Charlotte wasn't on the road, Ashley, as it were, I'm sure, and she did. She posted on Twitter.
Absolutely.
I'm still, after
but you know what, dude?
6 years on
I don't
Twitter,
care.
I'm still learning.
Look, I don't care. If my father, and as much as you hate your father.
Don't say hate.
Well, not hate.
Dislike.
As much as you dislike your father.
Thank you very much.
If you had the means, and Charlotte has the fucking means.
And that company would have given her the
She
time.
has the fucking means.
I agree.
If you had the means to be there for your father when he fucking needed you to be there, would you be there?
Yes.
So now
I'd
you
be there
see
now.
where I'm coming from. Ric Flair doesn't have any more money, people. Okay?
No.
Do you know why he's doing these signings all the time? Because he's broke. He has zero dinero because he was the jet flying, limousine riding, fucking hoe fucking.
I was waiting for the rest of it. Kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing.
Exactly.
Woo! Son of a gun.
That was him.
You had that discussion with Joey Casada in 2 weeks.
But he has done it all, and it's come at a price, people.
Sure.
He has no more money. So when he was on his deathbed and these people were visiting him every single fucking day, right, exactly. When he was on his deathbed and he was living his fucking last life out there, his daughter wasn't there, his family wasn't there, his best friends weren't there. You know who was there? The fucking maid and his other buddy from fucking God knows
30, 40
TNA,
years
yeah,
ago.
or whatever.
Well,
the
you're
fuck
going back to NWA Jones.
There you go.
There
you go.
Anderson.
Yeah, there you go.
1984.
So now he's trying to take care of this. Dude, good on you, man. And you know what? I hope you do win.
I hope he gets some money out of it. I don't think he deserves $6 million. I think he deserves a $500,000 payout. Yes, we know that since 1982, which is the first time I heard it, and it may be earlier, from 1982 till yesterday, you know that Ric Flair's gimmick was to be the man, you have to beat the man. And yes, you coined that phrase. People have used it. People have amalgamated it. Everything has gone this way, that way, sideways, upside down, whatever. I don't want to sound like Dr. Seuss, but they've used it every way to Sunday. Bret Hart took what Ric Flair said and made it his own. Best there is, best there was, best there ever will be.
But there is no man comment in there. The best there is, best there was, best there ever will be.
But doesn't that equate to
Triple
being
H,
the
king
man
of kings?
But doesn't that equate to being the man?
But it's not technically.
I understand
Those
that.
are all
man.
normal phrases, though.
Exactly. And what I'm saying is that's an amalgamation of what Flair started in '82. He deserves something. He doesn't deserve $6 million. He deserves a decent payoff. But to do this in the midst of his daughter's run while she is at 31.
In the midst of what? What's she doing?
In the midst of her run.
She's sitting back while Becky Lynch is fucking.
I don't know. I watched a great tag team match last night on Monday Night Raw with Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair together taking on Sasha and Bayley, girl.
Which we saw
was
coming.
Fantastic.
Because of that reason.
Oh, my God. Best match of the night.
Because you had to. I mean, come on, man. The only good wrestlers, women wrestlers they have right now are Charlotte, Becky, Bayley, and Sasha.
I will give some credit to, what's that new girl's name? The one that looks like...
Lacey?
Thank you, Lacey Evans. Oh, she's
getting
fantastic.
better. Wait. She's getting better.
But right now...
She's great on the mic. She is fire
outside
on the mic.
Outside of those top four, she's 5. I won't even
give her
throw
7. I'll give her 7 right now, dude.
And my girl Alexa
her
Bliss
7.
is an easy 9. That's
Alexa's losing it.
Oh, yeah.
Alexa's out the door.
Every
right
injury
now.
she
No,
drops
she's
a little
out the
further.
door, dude. She's out the door. Ever since she stopped doing the butt swing, she's out the door.
I love the butt swing.
She's done. When's the last time you saw the Alexa butt swing? Really? Think about this.
A year ago?
Yeah, maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
There's a whole Twitter called Bailey's ass.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Bailey's got a great ass.
Bailey does.
I sent you the link.
No,
yes,
Bailey's,
best ass in the business.
You know what's funny? It wasn't until you sent me that link that I realized that Bailey has a great ass.
Yeah,
I was like,
it gets better. It keeps getting better.
but you know what it is? It's
Her
because,
butt or the
No,
website?
it's
Both.
because, I was going to say both.
Well, it's
but
the Twitter.
It's because what she wears. It doesn't accentuate her ass.
What she wears now doesn't accentuate, and there's a great picture, and Eddie
Well,
will
look at
send it
Sasha.
to you.
Every time Sasha fucking
she's
rocks
so
something
gorgeous,
new,
though.
she's fucking hot as
But she's
fuck,
gorgeous
dude.
as hell. Whereas you look at Bailey
But
on television.
Bailey is a
you look at Bailey on
girl.
exactly. You look at Bailey on
you know what's
television.
funny? I was saying that to you guys, and you were both kind of giving me the
I was
eyebrow.
at first because she's kind of
I'm like,
tomboyish
dude, you
at
don't.
first.
You're not seeing it. You're not.
No, I
seeing
wasn't.
It. And now
No, you're right.
It's
I
there.
wasn't. No, I
I was like,
wasn't.
dude. I was like, give her a chance. She's putting the work in. It's gonna show.
Somebody sent me a picture of her showing up to a show, and they do have the dress code in the WWE, and she's got this black dress on, and she's got her all makeup in her hair, and all the gimmicks are done right. She's walking in. I'm like, God damn, who is that? And then at the bottom it says Bailey arrives. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
There's 2 Twitters you have to follow: Bailey's ass and Hillary Duff's ass. 2 things you absolutely
Hillary
have
Duff's
to.
ass has already been proven. Back on the
Yeah,
Ric
but
Flair thing.
it's always good to follow.
Give Ric Flair some money. Give him the
he
respect he
deserves it.
deserves.
I know
He
what it
deserves
is.
Not to
it,
the
man.
tune of $6 million.
Here's the thing. I'm half devil's advocate.
Don't do it. I will
Halfway.
punch you.
It's a half. I know what it is. He's got a gripe with the WWE,
Sure.
and it's coming out this way.
He
But
called
he's-
Triple H, man.
Yes.
Here's the thing.
Yes, he did.
The problem is doing it this way. He is going to lose, and he is going to lose badly.
And do you know why?
Because
Intellectual property of the WWE says that the man was trademarked to Becky Lynch, and they will win. But
here's the thing: they shouldn't have been even allowed to trademark it either. It's a normal, common
Sure.
phrase.
How many times have I said-
every sport's used it?
E-
Football,
right.
baseball, basketball.
how many times have I said to either of you guys, dude,
Ed
you're the
Lover
man.
from MTV.
Well, who's the man?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Heavy D and the boys. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, it's a normal phrase. They shouldn't have been able to trademark it either. He could fight them trademarking it, but he's not going to get money out of it.
Unless you're Gene Simmons and you're trademarking the money bag with the $sign on it, you're fucked.
Or remember that rumor where Metallica was like trying to trademark these 3 keys?
Yes.
It turned out to be false, but
Yeah.
no. But you get what I'm saying? These are phrases we've used
And then
since
they
we were
came
kids.
out with the latest album.
Oh, their last album was pretty good, actually. Death Magnetic.
You're not on
Fantastic.
the. Are you guys on the Tool bandwagon? Everyone.
I listened to it.
I think it's subpar.
I don't have to tell you guys I don't like Tool, but everyone seems to be going nuts. And my friends
You
are
know
getting
why they're
pissed.
going nuts?
'Cause
you
it
know
beat
why
Taylor
they're
Swift.
going nuts? Exactly. Because
Taylor
for the
Swift.
first time ever, someone has beaten Taylor Swift, and it was a rock band. And
This-
it's like, oh my god! It's like,
Fear Inoculum does not measure up to Lateralis.
It's not Tool, dude. It's not Tool.
It was like
it's not Tool.
It's forced.
Look, thank you.
It's a commercial rock album,
especially when. Did you see their picture?
No.
It
So
looks hippie-ish.
exactly the lead singer's all hanging out there. His beard's all gray, and he's
What's
like,
the gap?
I've always called.
Like,
I've always called him Maynard Jesus Keenan because people who love
No,
Tool
he is Maynard.
think that Maynard James Keenan.
What's the gap between albums right now?
13 years.
Okay, so now it makes a little more sense.
No,
Amy got excited about a new album. I had like three buddies trying to get tickets at the arena. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, it's not happening.
As soon as it got released,
it's done.
As soon as it got released, they were in 200th in line.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's look, these guys, they played it perfectly.
I'm curious
if you're gonna come back, look, if you're gonna come back, these guys did it.
Well,
just
they've done all
right.
the side projects. They've done the Perfect Circle. They've done everything else.
Fuck yes.
Now, thank you.
Fuck
and now
yes,
it's time.
Perfect Circle. I love how you said that.
Fantastic. And much like that name of that band, The Perfect Circle, now it comes back. It's time for Tool. They worked on this for a year. It comes out. It's, again, I go back to Lateralis as a great album, but
It was a fucking great album.
Fear Inoculum was not a great album. Much like, if you want to throw...
I'll tell you what. You know what was great? The actual, whatever they used to write out their letters. That was great.
Oh, yeah.
What do you call that? What script is that?
I have no idea.
Whatever script that is, that's great. That is great. That's the only great thing on their album.
You mentioned Metallica's album, Death Magnetic. I don't know how many years after the fact from Death Magnetic. Death Magnetic was a step in the right direction after 10 years of bullshit.
Okay, yes. But the Black Album was the last album that they actually put out that, look, if it didn't go to MTV, if MTV didn't rape the Black Album, that would be a perfect Metallica album.
If they didn't use it as a tool.
Thank you.
Strangely enough.
Because they did. That's what MTV
Folks,
did.
Ed's got something.
Just putting it out there. If you go to the LokingJabroni.com and click the purchase event tickets, there are tickets still left at Uncasville.
Holy shit.
Where?
For Tool?
Uncasville.
Okay.
They start... all right, let's play the game.
It's what, $1,000?
Let's play The Price is Right.
Okay.
$750.
$450.
He's closer. The cheapest ticket is $272.99.
If you want to see myself and interim co-host Chris Lynch at the King Diamond Show, Worcester, November 8th, what's the cheapest ticket?
Diamond VIP ticket, $1,600.
Oh!
For Tool?
Fuck!
And the Diamond VIP row.
Better come with
arena.
a blowjob and a 30 rack.
No.
That's $2,500. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I was going to say, you get to meet the band and shake their hand.
And get a picture.
Just the deluxe hotel row package.
Hey, does that go
they
out
have
the
is
back door?
$1,500.
Fantastico.
Wow.
It's the bulkhead, but
We have event tickets on our website. Go to LokingJabroni.com.
so the one upstairs.
We have event tickets on LokingJabroni.com. If you want to see Jabroni and interim co-host Chris Lynch at the King Diamond Show, November 8th, nobody else likes King Diamond other than me. I don't know why everybody's leaving me, but I'll keep talking. Wow, there's a whole lot going on. If you want to see Chris Lynch, Jabroni, at the King Diamond Show at the Palladium in Worcester, Massachusetts, November 8th, get your tickets now. And that's another show that starts at $40, which is the tickets that Lynch and I are going to get, and it goes up to $4.99. And I looked up with Lynch Monday when he came over to visit me. I said, well, let's see what the $4.99 tickets, not that either of us can afford those tickets. Let's see what the $4.99 tickets involve. First 3 rows and a passable meet and greet. Now, if you go to kingdiamond.com and you look up those same tickets, they're $1,500, and it gets a personal band meet and greet. You get to see the sound check. Again, another former guest of the show, Jim Lollimer, and I paid for Anthrax's reunion, and we paid significantly less to see sound check, meet and greet, etc., so forth, free T-shirt Jones. What these bands are charging now is out-fucking-rageous. It's ridiculous. People ask me...
It's what people are willing to pay, though.
Exactly, and anything is worth what people are willing to pay, and I appreciate you for saying that, Eddie. Mark Giacchini from Three Sides of the Coin says anything is worth what anybody's willing to pay for it. And people have asked me, why are you not going to any end-of-the-road Kiss tour? Because, A, the prices are ridiculous, and B, I got to see Kiss with my daughter in August of 2014. That's the be-all, end-all, man. That's the holy grail. I got to share it with my kid. She got to see it. Game over.
That's not the Holy Grail.
What's the holy grail?
You know what the Holy Grail is.
What's the holy grail?
And we could talk about this a little bit. Eddie Murphy going back on tour.
You might as well say it. You know what's fucked up?
What's fucked up?
While Dave Chappelle is catching shit for his anti-Jussie Smollett or whatever, his Netflix thing, we've got 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. Fuck Rotten Tomatoes.
Critics.
Exactly.
0%.
Critics.
Audience.
Love it.
High 90s.
Haven't watched it yet. I'm hoping to watch it this week. I'm doing a house-sitting dog wrangling bit this weekend for Pokey. And if I'm going to say it now, Pokey, if you are not there November 30th, noontime, Michigan, Ohio State, I will pull out every hair of that ridiculous Farva mustache, and I will gut you in front of your children. Anyway, having said that, Eddie Murphy going back out on tour in the next year
you
and
better
change.
show up, Zach.
Oh my God, Eddie Murphy going out on tour is going
Love
to
it.
be epic.
I love that idea. By the
Totally
way,
want to do. Well,
no, I want that.
The I don't know if you watched his interview with Jerry Seinfeld.
In the
comedians
car.
having coffee,
Yeah.
in cars, whatever.
No, I don't
Good
like
interview.
that. I don't
Good
like
interview
that
though.
shit.
And he talks
Sorry,
about
I'm not a
that he
big
wants
Jerry
to do it.
Seinfeld fan.
Nor am I,
man.
but I
No,
watched
but it's
that
Eddie
because
Murphy.
he linked it.
That's the only episode I've watched.
I get that. I can't. His like,
It-
yay!
Yeah, but honestly,
I'm
actually,
like, shut the fuck up.
if you can
dude.
tolerate a little bit, it's a very insightful interview because they both were coming up around the same time, and they talk about comedy and everything. And
I
then
want him. I do. I
brings
miss
up
Eddie.
that
I miss Eddie.
Eddie said Eddie was like, I want to do it. You know, it's just tough. I've been out of it. I got to do the clubs, then I got to do the
Right.
tour, and then when that's all
Did
said
you
and
guys
done,
see
the special comes out.
Did you see the David Chappelle special?
Not yet. We were just talking about that.
Okay, so I watched both of them. And
Okay.
I got to admit,
I watched the first one. It was fantastic.
that one was great.
Oh
the
my God.
second one, not so much. I didn't like. So it seemed like they kind of like threw him out in like in a position that he didn't want to be in because he had a microphone much like this. It was plugged in. You know what I'm saying? It's not what he was used to. He didn't have his vape. He was smoking actual cigarettes. You know, so
Which was surprising to me because they just gave Stranger Things a whole bunch of crap because Hopper's smoking cigarettes. It's set in 1984.
Who cares if they're smoking cigarettes? I still know people that smoke cigarettes
I
nowadays.
watch movies that were made 2 years ago where people are smoking cigarettes.
Guess what, dude? The vape thing is not the new fucking. It's not the new jam, people. Okay, people can still smoke cigarettes. You can still freaking vape. I don't give a rat's ass what you do to get your nicotine.
I'm with him.
I'm not a nicotine person.
You didn't give a fuck in France? You see those French films? Everybody just
Dude,
like,
I ate.
all the time.
Look, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. I ate breakfast in in France. You know what, dude? Trust me, they don't smoke that much. All right,
He's lying.
Dude, no, I am not. Trust me. Here I am eating breakfast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 17 fucking tables around me, and not one fucking French person,
Okay.
man nor woman, was fucking lighting up, and we were
wait,
outside.
Wait.
And we were outside.
You did not mention the other 84 genders.
There is only 2.
Thank
I
you.
said that. No. I said this last week when I told you when I filled out my fucking son's physical report.
Yes,
Guess
you
what
did.
there was?
Male,
There was 2 options: male or fucking female. There was no
Bigot.
other option on there. Yo, you could bigot me all the fuck you want. All right.
Until there's a
The
box that
bottom
says Gimmick
fucking line,
Jones, I'm
there
not
is
buying
no
it.
other. Exactly. There's no other fucking box. Do you know why? Because there's only 2 fucking sexes. Next.
Okay. So, do you have anything you'd like to add to this?
No.
Because-
I wanted to bring up the Eddie Murphy thing because
Yes.
I'm pretty
I love the
excited
Eddie
about it.
Murphy
Like,
thing.
you know what? I don't care how much tickets are. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna do it.
I got
I'm
some-
gonna
I'm gonna
do it.
go.
I'm gonna
Dude,
do it.
Absolutely.
you know
He's
what?
in Boston.
If you
I'm gonna
folks,
do it.
Road Trip Jones,
I'm
right
gonna
here.
if you folks donate to Patreon because we can see Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, we ain't that. And
all right?
we'll be live.
We're not likely to get an interview, but
We'll be there.
No,
we
if
won't.
we could, it would be
won't.
great.
It would be fantastic.
Speaking-
but
my
we won't.
my question is, all right, this is kind of a fucked up. So, if he rocks the same kind of humor he did back then,
Ooh, I like where you're going with this.
Or-
Go ahead.
is,
so do
is
I.
he
Go
going to
ahead.
be able to do that? Or are they going to cancel him, as
They're
they
gonna
call
cancel him real quick.
it?
You know what?
I hope he does. I hope he does. I hope he does just to make a point. Just to make a point. But you're right. They are going to cancel him.
I see it different.
Because he's not going to rock out the fucking, the Ralph Cramden, Ed Norton kind of comedy.
Or the Mr. T.
Or I went to Hollywood and found out
Dude,
Mr. T is
look,
gay or
look,
whatever.
David Chappelle made that. Remember that transgender joke he made?
Yes.
And even the crowd wasn't. They weren't into it.
You got a checked laugh, and then you got the rest of the people going,
Yeah,
because
wait a
they're all
minute.
conditioned to the.
Exactly.
But yet on
the people
Netflix,
that get pissed off the most are the entitled rich white people.
exactly.
And Chappelle actually.
At the end of the
mentioned that.
day,
Yeah.
When he was like, I hope they fucking. Dude, the funniest joke he said in that whole thing was, man, they need to fucking invest in pigs that find truffles because if I got to eat regular butter like the rest of y'all motherfuckers, I'm in trouble. Dude,
when I was laid up on vacation with my foot,
I fucking lost it.
That was fantastic.
I don't know why I laughed that hard at that fucking line, but I was like, motherfuckers over there drinking fucking truffle butter.
right? I want you guys to look this up. I believe his name was Rick Trevino, and if I'm wrong, I'll send you the link. Did something fantastic. I believe it's on Netflix. If not, it's on Amazon Prime. And he did this great comedy bit, and I'm sitting there at this beach house with Angela and the kids, and we're watching this in the early morning hours before the kids wake up because they're all drunk. We feed our kids whiskey and whatnot.
Absolutely.
And
it's the only way to get them to sleep nowadays,
right?
Man.
And as
too
we're
much
watching
fucking
it,
interaction with TV and fucking internet.
we're watching this, and
Sober.
we're having the best time, and we're laughing. And I looked at Angela and I said, this wouldn't fly if he didn't qualify what he was saying. Whereas Eddie Murphy just came out and said, fuck you, kiss my dick, stick it
Dude,
down
are
your
you
mouth
serious?
and suck it.
One of the, in Delirious, the first thing he talked about was
Oh
how
my
the
God.
fag police in San Francisco. Woo,
Right?
woo,
Pull over.
Pull over. Like,
One of my
are you
favorite jokes of all
serious?
time was his Mr. T. You
Yeah.
go to, like Eddie said, you go to
punch your
Hollywood and
ass,
find out
motherfucker.
Mr.
Ooh, you like that?
You look mighty cute in them jeans. You can't do that. But that's 1982. What the problem is that we have this
still
generation
laugh
of
at that
people.
shit, dude.
Exactly.
You know what though? Even though he was cracking those jokes, though, he'd break it down to a place of a good heart.
Yes.
Where he'd be like, dude, like, I don't have a problem with gay people.
Right.
It's like
Right.
they're just like you could be playing tennis with them and be like. After tennis, you'd be like, yeah, I'm going to go get a beer. What are you going to do? I think I'm going to suck someone's dick.
That's
All right,
fine. I'll see you later.
All right, I'll see you
You go
later.
get that dick. I'm going to get that beer.
The whole thing with
The
Michael
whole point
Jackson.
of that joke was like, it was not coming from a place.
The whole
No, it
thing.
wasn't. It wasn't.
In Eddie Murphy
And
Raw,
everybody comes from a place of hatred first
Right.
nowadays.
The whole thing.
You can tell.
The whole thing with the Eddie Murphy Raw joke about Michael Jackson is he made jokes in Delirious, and his manager says, you don't know all there is to know about Michael Jackson. Behind closed doors, he could be this really bad motherfucker. He could kick your ass. You don't know that.
I
You
doubt
just
that,
don't-
but okay.
Well, Michael Jackson, yes. Mr. T,
I don't know,
no.
man.
Look, Prince.
When
Prince might fuck a motherfucker up. All right.
Yes.
Michael Jackson.
I don't know, man.
Not
When
so
when
much.
he's in his prime, he's done that things like whoosh, with the feet,
Right?
Like
That-
right
that-
in your.
All right, so maybe he hitting one person. All right.
That one kick could
He
knock
ain't no
you the
Bruce
fuck
Lee.
out.
Yeah, that's fine. He hit one person. He ain't no Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee
all
had
right?
the 1-inch punch that would fucking
so
decimate a
five
motherfucker.
motherfuckers. Like boom. By the time it took Michael Jackson to go,
All I'm saying is we three in this studio, grew up on Andrew Dice Clay, Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, George Carlin.
a
lot of great
and Adam Sandler
Adam Sandler, same.
he just really started getting big back.
He
in
was
the 80s.
subversive
He
back
was
in
the
the day.
second wave, I think.
But he was still
No.
subversive.
Carlin Murphy.
Well, yeah,
Pryor
but
is the
okay.
first wave.
Yeah, but that was our parents' comedians.
I don't know. I was listening to him when I was 10. So.
Same.
Exactly.
Same.
See, when you're 10 years old, but that's not
I
not
get what
when
you're
we
saying.
should be
I
listening
get what
to
you're
them.
saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Pryor definitely started during our parents' age.
Right.
I think we listened to Pryor because our parents like, I don't like that Richard Pryor. He's vulgar. I'm like, really now?
hysterical.
Really?
Yeah,
Really
he's
now?
hysterical.
Red
My
fucking
mom
Fox.
hated George Carlin. She hated George
George
Carlin.
Carlin was
That just
great,
drove
dude.
me to George Carlin.
I
George-
bought.
Yeah, but see, George Carlin, the thing I love about George Carlin is you can listen to his whole comedy skit and you walk away with knowledge.
Same with
You walk
Red
away
Fox.
knowing something.
With
Yes,
Red
yes,
Fox,
Yes.
I had heard at a friend's house. We're going back to the 12-inch, 33 RPM vinyl.
Mm-hmm.
Put it on the thing. Listen, Red Fox. You can't let the parents know you're listening. And I bought a Red Fox cassette at Caldor. Yes. I bought a cassette of Red Fox at Caldor in
Eddie Murphy
1984.
Fox from
Cheech and Chong.
Right. Cheech and Chong, same thing. Sister Mary
Oh,
Elephant.
I definitely stole Cheech and Chong from
Let's
Caldor.
Make a Dope Deal. All those things I was listening to at 12, 13, 14 years old.
Cypress Hill.
Yeah.
From Caldor.
But I bought those things, and
Janet
when my mom,
He get mad because he didn't catch you.
well, I wasn't working there at the time, but having said that,
then.
I may not have.
I was slick back in
I
the
may
day,
not
dude.
have, but Dwayne was a badass.
No,
motherfucker.
Dwayne was working, and he didn't catch me.
All I
right?
know is my mom found.
Dwayne caught my brother.
All right. My mom.
There's a true story behind this.
I can't wait to hear it.
Dwayne caught my brother, and I went looking for my brother. And the only reason why I met Dwayne was because I went back to Caldor to look for my brother. And Dwayne came up and he goes, I have your brother.
Wow.
He's in the back. And if you want to get your brother, you should call your mother.
Wow.
And he said it just like that. And I looked
believe
at him.
that, knowing Dwayne as long as I have.
I looked at him and I was like,
Yes, sir.
did you mean to rhyme like that? Or was that just like part of your gimmick?
Knowing
Like-
him, that's natural. Knowing Dwayne, and God rest his soul, he passed away last year.
No, I know.
That's natural. When my mom found that Red Fox
It was like
cassette,
channeling his Muhammad Ali there.
exactly. My mom found that Red Fox cassette in my little. You remember those old balsa wood?
Yeah.
It was in there, and I don't know why. She goes, put my laundry away. Why she looked at my cassette collection, I'll never know. But when I got home, there was a big empty spot. Where's my Red Fox tape? I took that because you shouldn't be listening to that.
Why does your mom sound black?
Sounds
Because
like
she was listening to Red Fox.
probably. She probably took it in her room, laughed
Yeah,
her
like,
ass
put
off.
put on those big ass headphones they had back then.
Yeah,
Hey, look, Ma.
Right? They were
The big ass headphones, and she just like listening to Red Fox, and it's
with
just
those
like
big ass pillows. Like, what the fuck?
like, speaking of big pussy. All right, I won't
Oh,
speak
my
of
God.
it.
But she took that shit and said, you shouldn't be listening to this. You know what that it just ignited the fire
Yeah.
to listen to more subversive comedy.
Funny story. Like, I knew Red Fox from Sanford and Son. Like, had no idea he was a stand-up comedian.
Same.
I used to sneak watching the Playboy channel at my dad's house back in the day.
Same.
And he's on that
And
shit.
they did a show on it.
Yes,
He had a
yes.
comedy show, and I'm listening to him, and he's fucking raw, man.
Oh, he's dirty.
And I'm like, and
Rude
I'm
as
laughing
fuck,
my
too.
fucking ass off.
No, the best part is if you ever watch Sanford and Son, he's really fucking mellow on that
Oh.
show. Like super.
Wait, if you see him at stand up, watching Sanford and
That's
Son
what I'm saying.
is like watching Red Fox do an impression of Bill Cosby.
It's
Right.
no. You know what it's like? It's exactly like watching Tim the Toolman Taylor do fucking Tool Time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or Home Improvement. Because you watch him doing this
He's
stand-up
raw
shit.
sometimes, too.
Oh, he was fucking very
At
raw,
his peak.
dude. That,
Oh,
that
yeah.
motherfucker was super raw. He was like almost Andrew Dice Clay.
Oh yeah,
fucking raw.
to watch him do his stand up, and I did so in '96 when he put out after Tool Time had.
Oh, that blew up. Tool
and-
Time fucking blew up.
And
That
Tim
was a
Allen,
whole,
Tim Allen put
all
out.
he had to do was grunt, and that was
Oh,
that
yeah.
was a sell.
Oh, that
Dude,
was his
people
thing.
Fucking people.
Tim
died.
Allen put out a comedy VHS. He went on tour. I think it was like a 20-day tour, and
Part
one
of
of them
the
were filmed.
Bad Boys a Comedy tour too.
Yes, and oh my God, I watched this. I didn't know who fucking Tim Allen was. I'd heard the rumors. He had gotten arrested in '79 for the cocaine gimmick and whatever. Whatever you do, everybody gets a second chance. Everybody gets redemption.
Yeah, I think it's funny how they bring up the past.
Oh, yeah.
he fucking got arrested for cocaine. Great, he was trying to make money.
Yeah, great.
Okay,
and now,
good.
And now what's he
I'm
doing?
glad.
Well, that's that shit Dave Chappelle's talking about in this
Exactly.
show. Like,
Yes.
like Kevin Hart made a dumb gay joke or whatever back then, so he can't host the Oscars now.
And
Fuck
guess
yeah.
what? And,
Fuck
and,
that.
and Dave Chappelle did the same thing with the fucking transgender. He made that joke, and people fucking lost their shit over it.
Because we're living in a world where anything you say, I'm wearing shoes, someone's going to be like, oh, you're making fun
Well,
of homeless
some of us
people.
can't have shoes.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. At the end of the day, comedy's comedy. Just enjoy it for what it is.
Comedy is exactly that. You know what comedy is? It's busting on your best
Here's the
friend.
thing. You know what this does? Honestly, ultimately, it ruins comedy for, I'm going to say specifically us as predominantly white folk, because now there's this hostility.
Oh, there's a big
And
hostility.
there's this hostility. You see it on Twitter.
Oh, fuck.
Like
yeah.
people, be like, "Hey, white people, why do that?" Like they're nasty about it.
Oh, I
so
love
now,
that. Oh, I see some of that shit, and I'm
but
like, wow.
Back then, Eddie Murphy's be like, "White people can't dance," and he's just like, yeah, we do.
He's
do
right.
That.
Yeah,
and
we
we're
do.
laughing. It's funny. It's funny, but now it's like it gets to the point where sometimes I'm like,
Oh
you
my
don't,
God, he's
you don't like
saying we
fucking
can't
white
dance?
people. You know,
Yeah.
like even I get like that now
You get pissy.
because
you
of
get
this
fucking
this,
pissy.
this division. That's been crazy. It used to be comedy. Everybody could laugh at the fucking
It's fun,
jokes.
right? If you pick on people in a fun way, it becomes funny.
It's comedy.
Right.
It's funny.
If you pick on people in a malicious way, it becomes nasty.
Yeah.
And people become nasty.
But-
and
And
that's
that's what's
where
happening.
we're at right now. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because feelings get hurt so fast. Because everybody feels like they have to have a fucking reason. You know why? Because some of y'all never came home after a good bust down and cried yourself in the corner for fucking 15, 20 fucking minutes and been like,
Right.
and then came back with better material.
exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
Right. And at the
Fucking
same
thank you.
at the same time,
Thank you.
2 years
You
ago,
fuzzy faced motherfucker.
Fuck yes.
2
dude.
years ago,
Fuck yes.
2 years ago, 3 years
Fuck
ago,
yes.
Angela and I went and saw Rodney Carrington, my favorite comedian of
talking
now,
about.
and he's doing songs about fucking a fat chick and all this stuff, and everybody's laughing, everybody's having a great time. Nobody left offended. It was phenomenal.
The only people that get pissed by the skinny white girls.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Exactly.
But
That fat bitch in the crowds would be like, "That's right, maybe."
but
Ooh,
the,
yeah, fuck
you know,
these little fucking white chicks.
for the first 40 minutes, Rodney's out there doing a stand-up bit, and then he gets this acoustic guitar and he's singing these songs like "I got this burning sensation when I pee." If you want to hear what Rodney says before that, go to lokinjaburn.com,
That's
go
like
to
fucking
Amazon.
Steel Panther.
Or,
Fat.
oh my God! Thank you. Right.
Oh, you thought I forgot about Steel
Right.
Panther. Come on. Fat girl.
Oh my God! Thank you. When it's all said and done, they're not trying
all
to pick on
comedy,
you.
people.
Exactly. It's
It's
all
all
in
comedy.
fun.
Like this show is
Nobody
mostly
pick-
comedy.
yeah,
We're trying to have some
exactly.
fun.
Exactly,
We get fired
exactly.
up, but we want to have some fun. Tell some jokes.
Right.
You know?
It's like, when I go see Big Squishy every 2 weeks at his job over here, did I offend you real quick by calling you Big Squishy? I mean, is that...
whatever, half squishy motherfucker.
All right, half squishy. I'll take half squishy. I might make a T-shirt. Hashtag half squishy.
Wait. Are we? What
This
are you guys
coming-
comparing right
This
now?
this guy, this is a guy come from the guy who's drinking spring water right now.
Yeah, same.
My
The house lights are coming up and down. I don't know what that means.
it means my sort of stepchild is playing with the lights.
All right, fair enough. At the end of the day, guys, you can't be offended. Like Michael make a joke about me, I make a joke about Ed. These guys make jokes about me. At the end of the day, it's all in love. It's all in fun. It's all about just making somebody else laugh.
Yeah.
Look, I walked in 2 weeks ago. I made a delivery to where Ed works, and I've got that boot on, that cumbersome fucking thing, and all you hear is clump, 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 instead of hearing regular footsteps. And he's like, "What the fuck? I didn't think it was that bad." He gave me shit. And you know what I did? Roll with the punches, man. It's all good. I didn't get offended. I was like, "Oh yeah, this and that. And here's the injury and whatever." And Schneebitz Fernum.
Do you know why you'll never hear a thump, thump, thump from me?
Why?
Because I'm a goddamn god.
Oh my God. With that note, Eddie, do you have anything to pimp, plug, or otherwise push on the people before we end this? Because I have some things to pimp.
No, man. Just gonna keep working on completing the studio 100%.
Beautiful.
Basement Quest shit. A lot of it coming.
I was going to ask, what's up with the Basement Quest, my friend?
We well, now that he's here, we can start moving forward on it.
Yeah, we're gonna start planning some
But
stuff. And
we will be doing an adventure this Sunday, which will actually be recorded and be put on.
oh, you want to
there.
record this one?
Oh, fuck yeah!
You know what's
because
funny?
I have
I'm
a
free on
kick-ass-
Sunday and I want to watch.
Why don't you
My
come on
game
over?
is not until I have a gimmick that I have to do with Angela in the day. What time?
See,
is
there
your...
you go. Excuses again.
Not excuses.
Excuses again.
I'm not into the whole.
You want to
gaming
be
thing.
there again?
You be the
hey,
halfling.
I want to
I can-
watch.
not only could you
My
watch,
gimmick phone.
I could make you an NPC. As a matter of fact,
What does an NPC mean?
non-playable character?
Okay, now that I know.
As a matter of fact, I've actually announced it, and I tagged you.
Yes.
This is actually pretty cool. So we brought up bullying a lot in this show.
We did.
And suicide.
I don't stand for
Just
this
today
bullshit.
with
Right.
Chester.
Exactly. And I don't stand for this fucking shit. All right. If you feel like you have to bully somebody, come to me. All right. Come bully me.
Oh, I've got somebody who you need to talk to now.
Come bully me. I dare you to come bully me because this shit don't stand no more. And leading to this point, this child, and I'm gonna say child because he got a traumatic brain injury, and I think it's a fucking beautiful story, and I love the fact that I don't know if you heard this one, maybe you did, maybe you didn't, but I really do admire the courage of the family to do what they did, and they have literally asked anybody who plays D&D to either make Wyatt a player character, which means you will take your character and name him Wyatt and continue on his adventures, or as a DM, you make an NPC character named Wyatt and you incorporate him as in the adventures. Now,
I will say I've actually changed the name of an NPC I was going to use, and he'll now be known as Wyatt.
I did the same exact thing. He's going to be a battle cleric, which is going to be pretty cool. So you take these stories that you create for this child who took his own life. Now, he had a traumatic brain injury.
So sad.
And he took his own life because people bullied him. And it's a fucking devastating story. But like I said, you can either roll with the tragedy or you can do what this family did and you can try to make something from it. And this is what this is. Mm-hmm. It's an NPC or it's a player character, whatever it is. You keep him going in this world. And every single time you do an adventure, all you do is hashtag Wyatt PC or Wyatt NPC, and you just give a little brief explanation.
Here's what I'd like you to do
for the NPC.
I'm out of town. I'm doing dog wrangling next weekend. I do have to come back into town for something Angela and I have to do on Sunday. Here's what I'd like you to do. You want to create an NPC, non-playable character. Here's what I want you to name the character.
Jones.
Wyatt Jabronicus. I don't care if you make him evil, good. I don't care what you do. This kid deserves, after hearing that story, that kid deserves everything. Wyatt Jabronicus.
Well, like I said, I just think it's fantastic that I think the parents...
I think it's awesome that the gaming community in general
Amen.
jump in and do this.
And not only that, well, for the parents to be like, look, they don't know about this. Mm-hmm. You know the parents didn't know about D&D.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Just the way that they explained it.
Or if they did, it was just
No, exactly. They didn't. You know how some parents...
I saw pictures of him. He dressed up. He did LARPing,
oh,
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But like with my kid just got into D&D. You know what I'm saying?
Doing rather well, by the way.
Caleb or Alex?
Alex is doing fan. He loves
From
it.
every time I read something from you, Alex is kicking ass.
Oh, no, Alex he's on fire right now, and he is.
I want him in my game.
I know. He's
really bad. If he doesn't play,
he loves
he's
it.
dead to me.
No, he loves RPGs. He does. He's having a good time with it. It's really cool to incorporate them. But see, I'm a different parent in that aspect. I play D&D. You know what I'm saying? So to have my kid be a part of it, to me, is very exciting.
Oh, absolutely.
It's super exciting. So
he retired. He retired you in war.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
You can watch the video on the Basement Quest YouTube channel.
He retired me from Space Marines. All right. I still use the Tau, and I still use Eldar, and there's other armies I still use. But yeah, Space Marines, he retired me.
Yeah, you need an Apollo Creed to come and
no, he beat the
help you with the comeback.
He beat the hell out of me. Anyways, these parents didn't know shit about D&D. Shit. And they went out and they went to the D&D community and they said, look, this is his love. This is what he loved to do. Can you do us a favor? Can you just incorporate him in your adventures? And I don't care if it's a PC and I don't care if it's an NPC. All I ask is that you incorporate him in these adventures and you just tell these stories and you hashtag it. Wyatt NPC, Wyatt PC. And that's it. That's all they ask. And that's fucking awesome. Because
That
you know
really
what?
is.
These parents don't know shit about D&D. You know they don't. They
But
don't
he
know the
did.
difference between a 4-sider and a 20-sider.
The boy did,
But he did,
and he
and
knows.
it meant that much to him that these parents went out of their way to do this. And so for me, that's why I tagged you.
Oh yeah.
And I made
I
a point
retweeted.
to say
I'm
that.
totally,
exactly.
I'm totally doing it.
It's awesome.
If you're
It's
watching
awesome.
this show and you're a gamer, which I'm, these D&D type games, I'm not. I freely
Yeah, maybe you
admit it.
show up on Sunday.
This Sunday, can't do it. But Wyatt Jabronikis will live, and one Sunday I'm going to show up. You give me the heads up, like we're playing here at this time. I'm going to be there, and Wyatt Jabronikis will live.
Tell you what, I'm going to kick it up a notch because that's what I do.
You do.
So let's say if you're not into the pen and paper stuff, that's fine. World of Warcraft just released World of Warcraft Classic.
Oh, they did.
If you're going to make a character, this is my dare. This is my challenge, folks. You name a character Wyatt.
Wyatt Jabronikis.
I want to see a horde of Wyatts.
Right.
There's going to be Wyatts everywhere, man.
Do you have any plugs other than Basement Quest? I know you got some things going on.
Basement Quest, obviously, make sure you guys are going back to this. This is our flagship. I've said it a million times on my own Twitter page.
Tell your fucking
This
friends.
is the culture cast
No,
here.
this is my flagship fucking. This is the shit. Loki and Jabroni show has made it possible for us to do what we're doing forward. As far as everything, right?
My next plug is going to be
your thing. As far as the Speedway review.
And
to my
sorry,
next
I'm
thing,
making sense, which will debut next Monday.
to my thing for Basement Quest, and I've actually already ordered my my camera.
Nice.
So I will be streaming as far as next week. By the way, motherfuckers, you are not prepared to see Loki on live. Trust me.
I've
You're
heard it.
not
I've seen
prepared.
it. You guys, you're done.
You're not prepared.
I'm going to quote one of our favorite action stars. I am ready.
Oh, you are not ready.
Far
ready.
from
I
ready.
am totally ready.
This is-
I've sat
This
in a room.
is something that you guys have been dreaming for a long time, and trust me.
I've sat in a room
He
with
has.
this man with
He
his
has.
headphones on, his little gimmick microphone,
Yes.
and I know that you've heard some horrible things about your mother while you're playing these games, and I listen to him. He's like, "Oh, what do you think about that now? You want to talk some more shit? Oh, what about that?
But
How'd
what
I
I
do?"
say-
The only person I allowed to talk shit about my mother is that man right over there, because eventually he's gonna
'Cause she's
fucking
beautiful.
marry her. Yeah, he's gonna
Fucking
marry
beautiful.
her.
So while I'm shooting him, I'll shoot him like at 50 yards, like, hey, by the way, your mama's beautiful.
I will never
Say
in
hello,
the history
say
of
hello
ever,
to your mother for me.
I will never in the history of ever talk smack on Mama Loki because she is that wonderful a human being.
Hey, Mama Loki bought you guys a swing chair.
Yeah, she did.
She did.
Having said that, I got 2 plugs rather than one. The first one, CNJ Speed Review tomorrow night. Facebook only until we figure out how we're going to do it and get back on the podcast world. Indianapolis Motor Speedway, we had a great race on the Xfinity Series, but the Cup Series is what I want to focus on. I wore the T-shirt tonight. Kevin Harvick wins. Now we're in the playoffs.
It's a pretty puffy butt, man.
What's
I'll tell you
what's
what,
puffy?
Everything that crash.
Oh, with
Brad
Keselowski.
Yeah.
Oh my God! When he crawled out of that car and had to lay his ass on the pavement, we were watching that at Mark's house, and
Yeah,
of
we
course,
were.
Mark is a Brad Keselowski
I
fan.
actually stepped aside from my Vikings game to watch
Yes,
that.
he was like, what? And Mike's elbowing me. He's like, "Is he alive? Are we
did.
seeing Dale Earnhardt?" I'm like, "No,
I
wait."
thought he was dead, man. I really did think he was dead.
And you remember what I said to you? Wait for the net to drop. Wait for the net to
Yeah.
drop. As soon as we saw the net drop, we're like, "Oh God, thank you, he's okay." Great race.
It was a tough crash, though.
Oh
I
yeah.
ain't gonna lie, dude.
Can't
And
blame.
actually, didn't they bring up something about the tires or something like that?
The tires were a bit of an issue because there was rain overnight. They did not throw a competition caution. We're going to save most of that for CJ Speed Review, but they should have thrown.
Yeah,
a
but
competition
I don't usually pay attention to this shit.
Right.
So give me the insight. You know what I'm saying?
If there's rain overnight and the previous series, in this case the AAA series, if you're a baseball fan,
Which, by the way, y'all have to deal with this right now because I don't know how this works.
pretty much,
so.
your AAA series, the Pawtucket Red Sox of NASCAR is the Xfinity Series.
Right.
They ran the race; it was clean, and then now on Sunday you have the Cup Series.
And now you have water.
You have it was a shower. And what they did was NASCAR determined it wasn't enough of a rainfall to warrant a competition caution at lap 25.
So what's his problem?
Who's? Keselowski's?
Yeah.
I can tell you. Eric Jones in the 20 got a little squirrely.
He brought up a big deal about the tires.
Oh yeah, he did. Not only Jones but Keselowski, because any amount of rain is going to wash rubber off the track.
Right.
And if you wash rubber off the track, you're not going to have enough grip. A lot of these tracks, if you have a weekend series with 2 series or even 3 series with the truck series, which we mentioned earlier, if you have 3 series and everything is golden with the weather, you have a lot of rubber on that track. And the grip is fantastic. But what happened was overnight in Indianapolis, there was a rainstorm for about an hour, but NASCAR deemed it unworthy of a competition caution. It washed a lot of rubber off that track. I have a friend in Indiana who said that rain was torrential. It was ridiculous. They should have called.
So it could have.
It could have
more than what they thought it did.
Exactly.
Okay.
So let's give big props to the Kevin Harvick Appreciation Tour. Unlike last year where we won 8 races, this is 3, and the playoffs start this coming weekend in Las Vegas. Now, having said that, please watch the C&J Speedway Review. It's not going to be on YouTube. It's going to be Facebook Jones once again this week. Next,
like we said on Facebook for the Local Jabroni show last week, suck. Garbage. Hot garbage. It's hot garbage.
And until
it is. You fans don't deserve it. But
you deserve better.
But unfortunately, this is what we're working with right now.
But Facebook Only Jones this coming Monday, I thought it was going to start this Monday, is something I'm calling Sorry I'm Making Sense. 15 to 20-minute videos about something in the news that people are just freaking out about and saying, much like Trump haters. I'm not saying you're a Trump hater, but I'm pointing at you because you're the political guy.
He's a mixed bag.
Much like people who say playing D&D will lead you to be a fucking serial killer.
After right now,
that was done in the 80s.
Because of today, right now, I'm MAGA.
Fair.
I'm fucking MAGA right now.
I'm with you.
He fired John Bolton, fucking neocon warmonger. I'm MAGA right now.
What I'm saying
MAGA.
is, I look at these topics, and after the first 3 weeks, and the first 3 weeks are going to be motorcycle safety, flat earth, and I can't remember what the third one's going to be. But after the first 3 weeks, you guys pick the topic, and whatever I find it to be the best is going to be the topic. 15 to 20 minutes, I'm out the door. Your comments are welcome. Everything's welcome. Sorry I'm making sense, but some people need to hear that their own bullshit is wrong. If you can't get out of your own way, if you think you're without flaw, you're fucked. I'm going to show you how fucked you are.
I see this page getting banned after a month.
Really quick.
Without releasing episode 1, I'm already at 175.
And faster than a Netflix special.
And then we'll talk about it on this show.
I'm looking forward to it next Monday, the premiere of Sorry I'm Making Sense.
Guys, we all love you. We do. Seriously. Please, though. Because I know we have a lot more of you motherfuckers watching this show. They ain't going on to that goddamn iTunes fucking thing and reviewing. I can't say this enough. I don't know why, but iTunes is the shit. It's the creme de la creme.
It's how people look at us when we say, hey, can we have an interview?
Thank you.
Exactly. If you're not on iTunes, share the show.
Thank you. Or just make a goddamn fucking it's not hard to make an iTunes fucking
on your computer. Yeah, it's too easy.
Hell, on iTunes, I did it with my Gmail account, for crying out loud, man. You can do it. You don't gotta have an iPhone to have an iTunes account. Unfortunately, I don't know why, but iTunes is the creme de la creme of fucking.
It's the only one with a good review system.
It is, absolutely. And right now, we need this.
And you heard it on the way here. You heard James Petrogallo, Jimmy Wisman talk about we don't understand the whole gimmick. We're listening to Crime and Sports.
It's an allegory. We don't know how it works.
The more positive
we don't know
reviews,
why
the better.
It works.
Yeah, the more positive reviews, the better.
YouTube, subscribe if you're not subscribing. Thumb up every video.
And
hit the bell.
Hit the bell for the
That's
notifications. Because if you are not watching when we're live, it means nothing.
And why should they watch next week, Mike?
Because we're going to have the man, the daddy.
Big Daddy Jones.
He might get sued by Ric Flair.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Don't say the man. Just say daddy.
I'm sorry. Daddy. We're going to have daddy up in this place. He ain't going to get sued yet, though.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Unless some female wrestler comes out and calls herself the daddy. I don't think Bill Alfonso has anything to worry about.
I'll tell you what, though. I might see Bailey coming up the daddy promo. Because she got that fucking ass.
I would pick Natalia.
Bailey
very impressed.
Is a very talented, very beautiful girl.
Very impressed with her.
I'd pick
I'll tell
Natalia
you what,
as the daddy.
I thought, and this is going to be
Hey,
me.
you know how you guys mock the Fairweather Patriot
I got
fans?
it.
Yes.
I got you.
You can't call me the Fairweather
No.
Bailey fan.
No,
I
absolutely
got you.
not.
I got you. Bailey, I sincerely apologize to you. I do. I thought you were just one of them little Rick Roll bitches that came along every once in a while.
She Rick-rolled you, motherfucker.
And she did. I thought she was just going to be like one of these things that, okay, you can do the Randy Macho Man elbow off the top thing. No. Bailey, you have my respect. And now that you have turned to the dark side, you have my allegiance.
I'm never going to give you up.
Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you.
That's right, Bailey. We love you.
Never gonna say goodbye.
Never gonna tell a lie.
Thank you so much.
Question
Every
of the week.
single.
Question of the week. Question of the week.
New gimmick right here.
like
Just
it.
a question of the week. Should Loki trademark?
Even if you're not watching each other.
Oh wow, do that
Ooh,
again.
good idea.
Should Loki do what?
Should Loki trademark?
Even if you're not watching each other.
All right.
I like that. No, I like that. I agree with that. If I trademark that, that's what, like a nickel every time somebody says, even if you're not watching each other.
Right, that one right there.
That's 5 cents in Loki's pot.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's 5 cents in our pocket.
pot.
In our pot. In our pot.
I don't even remember what episode that's from.
Even if you're not watching each other.
my
I think
God.
It's like
I've just had it for so long.
150.
I'm guessing
That's Dave-
before 100.
That's definitely in the basement, the first basement.
Yeah, that's the
Even
first.
if you're not
that's
watching each other.
Yeah, right.
No.
That
Was
that on the
yes,
Black Ash Studios?
That was Black Ash. dude. That was I'm telling you right
Black
now.
Ash
that was Black
Studios.
All right, here's my challenge, folks. Scour,
Right?
scour the back catalog, and if you can find out where show that's from, call in. We'll give you 15 minutes of fame.
Real quick before we go, congratulations.
Oh,
Matt
fuck that. I will give
Oh.
you a $10 gift certificate to Panera Bread.
Oh,
Why?
wow.
Because I already have one of those set
All
up.
right.
So
Congrat-
I will. If you can tell me which episode, and Ed will,
If you're
not watching each other, and Ed will prove this. He will tell me if you're right or not. If you can tell us which episode this comes from, even if you're not watching each other, I will give you a $10 Panera Bread gift certificate from me. That's right.
All right.
Tell me what episode that came from.
Two things before we go. One, you guys have watched us all night. We have been standing on our feet like we are cashiers at McDonald's taking your order. This is, and me coming off a foot injury, this has been hell, but it's been worth it.
Spit on it and get back on the
1000%.
line,
Exactly.
soldier, that you never were.
Rub some dirt on it, because Chris was never in the Army. Anyway, congratulations. I know I've talked about it on this show and on the other podcast. Congratulations. Matt DiBenedetto got himself a job today. We'll talk about it tomorrow night in C&J Speed.
Congratulations to the Minnesota Vikings
Yes,
for fucking
thank
winning
you.
their
Hold
first
on.
one, baby.
Hold on. Thank you. And I'm going to throw this out here now. Eddie, you should host a watch-along with a camera November 30th,
I like
noon,
this, by the way.
right here.
I like being able to see us right here.
The Ohio State Buckeyes go to Michigan to face the Michigan Wolverines in the only college football game that matters ever, and we'll watch along and
That's
we'll
easy.
give you commentary.
That's easy. I'll set up the Mevo.
All right, we got this, and we'll make sure that Pokey's here, even if I have to rip. You know what? I'm watching his house this weekend. Maybe that'll be my payment. Show up on November 30th on time. That's my gimmick. That's what I'm going to do. But having said that, anything else you want to say to the people?
No.
All right. Anything else?
I think we'll see you guys next week. This is
I
fucking
think so.
fantastic.
Next week, Bill Alfonso, manager of champions, referee, Florida, WWF, NWA, Manager of Champions, and ECW. He called me earlier today. I read, and I'm going to read him again. Let's give you the heads up on where he's going to be in the next few weeks. So, September 20th to 21st, he's going to be at Newark, New Jersey for ESS Promotions. September 26th, Cleveland, Ohio for Absolute Intense Wrestling. October 5th, Fort Wayne, Indiana for Heroes and Legends of Professional Wrestling. His shirt, if you want to, the pre-order's already started, but if you want one of these shirts, $29.95, text 252-266-0420. I know. The first 100 customers get a free
$14.95. I would have bought one like right now.
I'm buying it. But hey, we're trying to plug our guest.
I hear you.
I'm
just trying to help you, bro.
I know. The first 100 customers get a free 8x10 autograph. You can find Bill at Bill Fonzie Alfonso on all social media outlets. He's going to be here next week. Stories aplenty. This guy is going to have, you thought Road Warrior Animal, you thought Gary Wolf, Bob Backlund. Bill is going to tell stories out the wazoo, and we're going to have fun. The week after that is the Kiss solo album debate. We're not going to announce which solo album until the week before. So, Focus. So, Loki. And so...
You mean I got to listen to more Kiss?
Yeah, you do. But we're going to have a surprise judge coming in, and that's Strikers McLynch. You three are the judges. We're not going to bring in Bill Starkey. We're not going to bring in Tommy Summers. Tommy's coming in for a different thing. I'm going to work on. Thank you for that. You're welcome. Bring in Tommy for something else. We're going to have these three judges, Focus, Loki, and Lynch. What is the best Kiss solo album from 1978? That's Joey Casado. We have to work out the time, but past that, we're going to have a great time, and you are finally going to get to be here for Joey Casado.
I think it's cute how you think you're actually going to have like some kind of like Kiss debate or something with.
Oh, I'm kicking his ass. I'm kicking his ass this time.
He's not even going to have a chance to actually talk about you and have a debate. He's going to be like discussing bullshit with me. He's going to have so much to catch up on.
That might be the first 30 minutes, but after
that's what I'm saying. Like, I know that's going to be more than 30 minutes, bro.
Well, you'll have to tune in.
He's going to have so much.
On top of that, sometime in the beginning of October, we have a special guest coming in. He requested this. For his third appearance on the show, I waited till the end. We'll know who listens after this. Nathan Hunt from Shaman's Harvest wants to come back.
Well, Nathan, unfortunately, you will not be on this show before I can get my man, Fran Tarkenton, on.
He might make it before, but if you got something that I don't know about,
I told you I've been diligently working on this motherfucker, dude.
Do you want to hit the Nickelback music, or is it not time yet?
Just wrap it up.
All right, this is where I ask Eddie to hit the Nickelback music because if I don't have it, I'm just not going to feel right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight for this man.
Nickelback music.
This is Nickelback music.
No,
he's Loki. I'm Jabroni. That's Focus.
It's not as hard as Nickelback.
It's not as good as It's better than Nickelback, actually.
A phrase you should never say is not as good as Nickelback.
Not as good as Nickelback.
I realized that immediately.
Folks, the Loki and Jabroni Show is produced by Eddie Focus. All material is researched, written, and performed by Loki, Jabroni, and Eddie Focus. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week.